3rd level spells till 9th level, which is next level. But then it would be open to me, but I don't get it.
Wait, isn't that literally after tonight, though?
I want to go back down the hole.
You might be a were-rat by then.
And as you guys do manage to break the surface, you look up.
Wait, you want to go?
I want to ask the guy something.
Okay.
What hole? Hold up, wait.
The sewer we just came out of.
What do you want to ask him?
I wanted to ask him how he found out about what happened at the death guard.
At the death guard? So, what do you say? You just straight out asking him, like, how do you know?
Yeah, I kind of want to do it without them kind of being around.
More intimidating.
Okay.
Well, it's not like an intimidation. It's just me. I just want to like.
So you just kind of like hang back.
Yeah, just hang back.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. What do you? So what are you asking him exactly?
How did you find out what happened at the Death Guard chapter? Like, what do you know?
I try to make it my business to be in the know of any important goings on along the coast. It's, in my view, a tragedy, and is not the proper way to go about business, even of the darker types. I think it was a bit messy. But keeping my finger on the pulse is sort of my business.
Any names? Any descriptions of?
I think it's pretty obvious at this point, and I think you, being one of the lauded members of the Death Guard, I think you know.
I'm pretty new. I'm just now finding out about my history, my family history. So I don't know a whole lot. So any information you can give me will be greatly appreciated. And if you can find out more information and maybe somehow get that back to me at some point, I can show my appreciation.
You introduced yourself as Reaper. That's correct? Do you know whose armor you're wearing and whose blades you wield?
Before Bjorn died, he said that they belonged to my great-grandfather, I think.
The one behind the attack was a great enemy of not only the Death Guard, but especially of your ancestor. I would start, and you'll probably end there, if you want to know who's responsible.
Well, where would I even begin to... Maybe there's...
Make your way inland.
Archives.
Inland. Toward the mountains. And find some familiar faces that might not be as familiar as you might think they are. I feel it's not my place to say much more, and so at that I take my leave. And he bows deeply, taking his hat off, and then he disappears.
Hey, where's Reed?
I'm coming.
Slowly getting up the ladder.
Shucks.
So in the absence of any other ideas from anybody in the peanut gallery, I think we should head to the Temple of the Thander and the Temple Keeper and see if Dude has a remove curse.
So
See
you-
if dude have a room.
as you guys make your way to the surface, as we guys make our way to the surface, you do notice that it is the sun is starting to set, and
You have like a roll to see if it's a full moon.
you make a nature check.
Someone get a freaking taser out.
What check?
We're gonna need to taser Chris.
No.
I have 11.
11.
16.
20.
Natural? No. He's a 20.
A 19.
Oh, yeah. So you do know, just based on the time of year, and you haven't spent some time in Neverwinter, like you're familiar, like the full moon it's not yet ready, or hasn't quite made its way.
Okay.
And so I feel like you're safe
Who's gonna knock?
at the moment.
I got hold person.
I have,
Chris.
I have a,
All right.
Let's go.
She's like, I'm fine.
The battle axe.
I feel better. After had a nice nap and feel a lot better.
You have a sudden urge to eat cheese.
I like cheese, but I already like.
You never liked cheese before. Damn it.
It's not true.
Like, can you conjure up, like, cheese
You are lactose
slices and
intolerant.
breakfast?
Yeah, you were lactose intolerant.
Scatter.
I think we should go get curse removal for you and Fred, just in case we don't want any rat friends.
Okay. So you're gonna make your way to the Church of Lathander.
Yes.
Why the heck is called?
Is that a
You
voice?
know, remove curse could be in the spell book that
It could be.
Zero has right
Yeah, you
now.
never asked me for the spell book yet.
I don't know you have it. None of us know you have it, right?
Well, can you check that?
It's true.
Well, can I like look at it to see what it is? Because I just think it's a book.
Okay.
You don't think it's a book? You pulled it off of a freaking wizard we just vaporized or whatever.
We think of vaporizer.
You think it was like his guidebook to
Nature, I don't
town?
His diary stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are where you headed?
The temple.
Temple.
Unless Zero wants to read his book.
Read the book.
Temple.
I'm gonna look at it.
All right. You headed to the temple.
Yep.
It's in the so the temple is in the district north of the Chasm district.
There's bridges across the steamy water.
Fortunately,
We just swim through the steamy water.
because of the cataclysm, the way that the city is currently structured, you've got to make your way through the Protector's Enclave. So you've got to go east and then north and then back west
Okay.
in order to make it. So it does take you a good bit of time. And as you are making this journey, the night begins to set in, and so it's getting a lot darker now.
There's
As you guys are walking along,
Neverwinter cab.
there's
Close the taxi.
Can we like cover Chris in blankets?
well, it's not the full moon. So
Yeah, let's be
don't
honest.
worry about it. Actually, a nice, beautiful crescent moon set.
Is it like gesture smile down at
Yeah.
All right.
So as you guys are making this journey, Reaper, can you make a charisma saving throw for me?
Uh-oh.
That's gonna be bad. Well, it's
I have
cold.
no charisma.
Neither do I.
It's your 0.
I was so close to being a 17.
3.
Three.
Intelligence.
All right. So
Yeah, so
as you guys are walking along, Reaper, you are kind of thinking about running through all of these, events that have happened over the past few days, and you just begin to sort of mix your memories with the present reality and what's happening, and looking around you, and you see 6 of these creatures that you were fighting while you're in the Death Guard camp. And they are like turning towards you, and they are just surrounding you and moving in towards you.
None of us see anything?
None of you see anything.
Okay, we're just
Walking around, going through. So, in that moment, Reaper, you feel the compulsion to make a strike against one of these creatures. So, you could roll a d20 and make an attack with one of your scimitars.
You remember the cinnamon rolls back in Longsaddle? And Sally's cinnamon rolls? Those were delicious. You would eat 2 at a time and make yourself sick.
10.
10?
10.
Alright, so Rocky, you are like surprised because you see this like flash of like dark blade coming through the night, and you just instinctually jump back, and you see that Reaper is just like a near miss.
Uh-oh.
Reaper, so what are you guys doing?
Reaper.
What up?
I thought we were good.
Shiny,
I thought we were
not
good.
shiny.
Oh no. Does he think that we are the creatures?
You don't know.
Did you think I'm one of them? Because
Well, they just tried to attack you.
Alright.
He's gonna start yelling out, "Get the fuck away from me! I'm gonna kill every fucking one of you!"
Alright, go ahead and roll another attack.
Alright, Reach going cray-cray.
I have my shield out like, Reaper, chill, we're good. I thought we were.
Reaper, chill, we're good. We're all in high school now.
Oh, I'm cold.
15.
15.
Oh.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage for that attack for me.
So it's not me. Okay. You're not angry.
It's a 9.
9. So you all watch as Reaper just slices across the chest of Chris, and
He's not a rat!
yells out, and she's like, Reaper, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm gonna yell back, "You killed my brothers!"
Uh-oh.
And
I'm starting to back
Whole
away.
person.
Whole person.
say make a. Or actually, no, I'll make the throw save for you. What's
It's a wisdom 15 difficulty.
15? What's your wisdom modifier?
Is it a saving?
Yeah.
+1.
+1. Okay. You are held.
Alright, so you are paralyzed. Can someone dispel magic? I think Reaper's gone cray-cray. Reaper, we didn't kill anybody. Chris is our friend. We're trying to save him from his rat bite, and you just cut him with your sword.
Dude, yeah. Chris is in.
Fred, can you come over and poke Reaper with your magic fingers and figure out what's wrong with him?
Yeah, but if I dispel magic, there goes whole person.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to hold him for very long anyway.
Alright, I want to do
Question.
Alright.
Wait.
That was a really long one.
He gets a wisdom save at the start of his turn.
I have
Yeah,
no
so after
idea.
you-
Oh, this is gonna go.
After you said that, I rolled another save, and it was a 19.
So how long do I get him for?
Is there anything else you want to do? You just said that.
Wait,
It's too fast to tie him up.
can you knock
Yeah.
someone down with Shield Master Shove? It doesn't say you can.
Yeah, you can.
You can knock him
So,
prone.
seeing Chris
Okay.
being slashed.
So we don't want to hit him.
Yeah,
I'm just knocking him out.
Fred was going to do something.
I rolled an Arcana, I rolled a 1.
Okay, so Fred is super, super excited about this.
It could be magic, it could be not.
Yeah, it's going to be something.
So
I think Reaper's just angry.
Yeah.
At seeing Chris get
Issues
slashed
with his
and
mama or
seeing
something.
blood, right?
Yeah. It's just
Like-
a spray of crimson across the pavement.
I've lost control at this point. I'm like, my sister's been hurt twice in one day. It's not okay. And so I just start glowing bright blue and lightning, and then I use Shocking Grasp and Punch Reaper.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
Alright, roll an attack.
So who do I
The
shield
human
magic shot
taser.
now?
Oh, that would be a
Shot now.
natural 20.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Go ahead and roll damage.
Reaper's gonna be tased.
And Reaper, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
25 damage. That
Holy
was
crap.
A 2.
2. Alright. So you guys watch as Zero reaches out and just this electrical energy like grabs into Reaper's chest and then clenches it, and he just like pulses and then disappears.
Reaper disappears?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Why did you kill him?
And Reaper, you know what is happening. I'll say also with the damage you can make another charisma saving throw. Oh no, actually I'm sorry, you took damage, so the trauma effect will be gone. So you're now back to full awareness, Reaper, and from the ethereal plane you see like all of your friends just kind of like looking around, very confused. And
What crap is going on?
that might have actually been my most powerful attack.
yeah, that was nuts. Like you just messed him up.
Don't tase me, bro.
Like,
But every 6 seconds you do get a chance to wisdom save to try to come back. So, however you wanna.
I'm just gonna like take it in.
Zero
and just kinda
tased
be
him into
like,
the ethereal plane.
nah, so I was
the
I was
hell?
just planning to like knock him out or something. So I'm like, I see Chris's blood. I just pretty much it's like a rage, and blue lightning comes, just surrounds my body, and then I use Shocking Grass to punch Reaper, and rolled a natural 20, and
Credit
did
him into
25 damage.
That's like.
And this is like my
Uppercut him up into
this is
the
my
air.
weakest cantrip.
That's a cantrip.
Yes.
Is this your blue lightning,
Yeah.
blue dragon, sorcerer?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, that was nasty.
am I aware now that like something happened, like something weird happened to me?
Yeah.
Like I'm like I saw those things, but like
You just took
Yeah, you're
this
aware
roll,
that
reached
you
into
were-
your chest and grabbed it.
Seeing things essentially like.
I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck happened? How did I get here?
Yeah, you're looking around, like you see your friends.
I'm just
You
gonna
can't-
I'm gonna like go up to
Like-
like you know Abe and be like,
Hi, can you see me?
Yeah, you kind of hear like echoes of like, Reaper.
I'm gonna
Chris is like, damn, Z,
try to say something, but
you didn't have to fry him.
am I
I'm like-
aware that like I even hurt you?
Yes. So now
It's gonna,
like,
like,
you
be
saw
like,
all of it
Chris, I'm
happening.
sorry!
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Can I close the garage now?
Uh,
Are there people outside?
Anybody's outside.
I hope there's not. I'm gonna pull out.
Is Micah in the house too?
Yep. Kate's in charge.
Sweet.
Alright, so yeah, if you'd like to come back, you wisdom
Nah, I'm good.
wisdom saving throw.
And that last one I rolled was really good.
That was intense. What happened?
I got 15.
15, so you do manage to, if you choose, reappear on the material plane.
Yeah, I'll reappear.
Okay.
Alright, and when he comes back, I'm going to use my chill touch.
Uh-oh.
Just blast him.
And, so, yeah.
Yo.
So,
Are you good, Reaper? You good? Hiding behind my shield. Are you good?
So do I need to throw to see if I hit him?
Hey, shut
Are you
the hell
attacking
up.
him as he appears?
Yeah.
Yep, roll an attack.
Okay.
I should use like
Hey, don't be
penalties.
Oh, I only got 5.
5? Okay, so you,
Plus-
yeah.
Alright,
Are you like
I was
protecting
You
him?
appear, and then you
I don't
see
think
this,
so.
like,
That's what?
spectral, like, green
Oh,
energy hand, forming a hand, like, reach out towards you and try to grasp you, and you're like, nope.
Reap, what the crap was that?
What the fuck was that?
You went crazy and cut Chris.
I don't fucking
No,
know.
all I saw was these creatures that attacked the camp, and I fought one of them off, and I like barely escaped my own life. But
We were just walking through the middle of town. And you tried to cut Rocky.
I don't
And
know.
you sliced Chris.
Something fucking happened to me, and I don't know what it was. And I don't even know what the fuck I was.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Chris.
Okay. I'm like, what is the? I'm probably like cast protection or.
9.
oh, thank you.
I want to do detect.
Thanks, sis.
I want to do detect magic.
Okay.
So let me get my book out and
Like use protection to.
like they need a magic doctor. So I'm gonna just like
Let's keep going to
The temple.
Mm-hmm.
the temple. I'm going to turn on my divine sense as we're walking, though.
Okay.
I can detect celestial, fiend, and undead. Detect good and evil.
So you don't pick up on anything in your immediate vicinity, and your detect magic, you do get you do get like blips from the items that your party is carrying. There's weapons and armor and things of that nature, and but a Reaper, it's something is there that is a bit more than what's normal. And you do learn that it is. Just a sec. School of Magic is enchantment based. And while it was happening, each of you get just this this really deeply unsettling chill down your spine, and it's it's the feeling that okay, I feel like somebody is watching me, and I have no freaking clue where they are.
So what freaking is?
Freaking beholders.
So that's what you got. You're heading to the Temple of Lathander.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you take the rest of the evening into the night, and you get to the temple eventually. As you enter, Keeper Yuli looks at you, and he's like, "Oh, Abel, I'm so happy that you're here.
Yay!
We've been able to accomplish so much with your help. Have you come to worship?"
We need help.
Oh, of course. How can I help?
My friend Chris here was bitten by a were-rat. So was Fred. And Reap has got some weird enchantment that's made him see people as monsters. And
Interesting.
I think we have to fight a beholder. You guys got any beholder grenades or beholder bombs?
I'm afraid that is out of my realm of expertise.
But could you produce a nice remove curse?
I can help with your friend who you said is suffering from lycanthropy. I can certainly help with that. These
Friend
weird
Chris,
creatures.
get in line.
And then he goes ahead and he begins to walk Chris up to the shrine at the front of the temple, and he just kind of begins to chant and grasp this holy symbol and takes his hands, lays them on Chris, and you see this just glow of divine energy, and Chris sort of like raises a little bit, and you get the feeling that she may be relieved of her ailment.
Can I steal his spell, or was that like his?
What?
You want to steal his spell?
Yeah. Like, if I heard it, I can write it down.
Well,
Or do I need the amulet?
you would need, for that particular spell, you can learn Remove Curse, but you can't learn it by watching essentially like a priest or cleric perform it. Like if you found another wizard that had that in their book, or if you found like a scroll of Remove Curse, then you would be able to like copy it into your spell book. It would just cost you time and gold to be able to like transcribe it. But you're able to learn it, just not from, like in a DIY, like YouTube fashion.
All right, Fred,
Unless
get
he
your butt up
casts-
there.
Unless he casts it from like an item and you can just take it.
Well, if it's holding on to his thing.
Don't
You wanna
take
steal his
his
holy symbol?
amulet.
Yeah, there's like you look as you walked up, like you looked and there was this like circular symbol with like spokes coming out. Essentially, like it's a sun
Right.
breaking the horizon.
Same as mine.
Yeah, you recognize.
Boys, don't mess with him.
So,
I'm asking him to sleep here too.
We're friends, but like.
oh, well, of course, the temple is at your disposal.
Friends of yours, Abe?
Yeah, these are the Lathanderites. They're totally cool. They love breakfast.
Eights or
Yeah, looking around, Abe, like the last time that you were here, there weren't this many patrons or what's the word for it? Worshippers, like in the temple, and so there's actually people that are kind of up around the like the pews, and they're kind of like cleaning up and making sure that the temple is like spotless, and there's still parts of the temple that are in disrepair. That there are a few craftsmen, stone workers that are kind of beginning to like make headway on the repairs to the temple. So while this isn't like
How's the breakfast ministry going?
you asked Yuli, he responds, that is a very successful outreach. Turns out people enjoy eating breakfast, and so we've been having quite some success with the spell that you were able to teach the younger clerics. And,
Awesome.
They've made their way up through the Black Lake district and through the Tower district as well, and there's just I feel as though it's probably bad form to continue to press into the Protector's Enclave at this time. I don't want to
Let's be cool. Let's hear.
step on any toes, so
Tier's cool. Let's play ball.
we'll continue our efforts on the northern side of the city. Thus far, they've been very successful.
We should see about building a bridge from
Yes,
some of the broken bridges back over into the poor district and the chasm.
yes, I think that would be a wonderful idea.
Do we need anything before we go fight this big eyeball?
Yeah, let's go to the library.
Yeah, I like that plan.
What's it called again?
Is the library open at night? Or is there a library in the temple? I'm assuming we need books on beholders.
Or just more spells.
Is there a beholder's dummies?
Yeah,
Behold.
beholders for dummies.
Yeah. So, Leif, you would actually know that the best place for you all to find any type of information like that would be at the Mini Star Float, and that's where you were previously.
Yes.
Well, not previously. You're actually still
Yeah.
technically working with them.
Will they let us sleep there?
You can certainly go and ask them.
Because it's the middle of the night. So wherever we go,
I
we
mean,
have to
you can
crash there.
sneak in.
That's-
Their security isn't great.
They're supposed to be the good guys. It's hard enough being the good guys with Reap, but I don't want to be sneaky. I'm really
That's
bad
what-
at it.
that's
I'm
what we're
shiny
good
and I
at.
like breakfast.
I'm small. I'm great at sneaking.
As y'all are walking around too, like you hear Abe. He's just
Yeah.
like clang, 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 clang.
I ain't much. Actually, I am pretty stealthy if I want to be.
Mr. Priest, sir,
Good
our
disadvantage.
friend
Yeah,
here
but
is
it's less
suffering some kind of enchantment.
I need to lower.
I'm afraid I can't quite identify it. I was wondering if you could.
Keeper Yulia. You call me.
Oh, I'm Frederick.
Nice to meet you.
Could you take a look at my friend, please?
Sure. Brings you in and kind of like, does the whole like, do you gotta remove your mask so he can like check your eyes and like.
Let's use the trash can in here.
It's
Don't touch me.
Do your pupils
What?
dilate?
you want those hands.
Yeah, are you like, yeah, as you're reaching for my face, I'm like,
He's like, well, you said that he had was seeing things.
Yes, he actually he attacked us, which he does many strange things, but typically not attacking us is not one of those.
That is strange. Not something that I am terribly familiar with. If you don't mind, and he like offers you towards the same area where he took Chris to remove curse. Can you follow him? So he takes you up, performs the same enchantment, traces the sigils in the air, grasps his holy symbol, and then places his hands on you. Radiant energy flows through, and it feels really warm. Like it's kind of, almost for Reapers, like, ew, it's kind of weird. But you would never tell anybody, but it feels good. You're like, okay, I don't want to like this, but I kind of like this.
I don't want to, but yeah, this feels nice.
And as he finishes, you don't feel any, like, you don't really feel anything. Like you had that sensation of that warm energy pass through you, but no real, like, noticeable changes from your perspective. So you're just kind of like, are you done with that? Is that it? Unfortunately, I was not able to locate any cursed energy to remove from your body. I'm not sure what is ailing you. You might fare better at the Mage Guild. They are rebuilding, but there are still many capable minds and a few not so capable. So I would choose wisely whose hands you place your faith. But Abel, you and your friends are welcome to stay here in the temple. The dormitory quarters are still being repaired, but there are a few rooms that are available if you would like.
Thanks, Yuli. Hey guys, do we want to stay here, or do we want to push through to your guys' magic library tonight and see if they can let us crash there too?
Probably stay.
Hmm?
Probably stay.
How long? Because we just slept, right? How long ago was that?
The fight was in the morning. The fight from a couple sessions ago was in the
But
morning.
we slept in the magic.
Yeah, we slept in the magic.
Yeah, but then it took
We had
us
a
like
long rest.
all day.
Oh, that's right.
To
We
get
had the
to the
dome
temple.
in the tunnel. You're right.
But then how long did it take us to get to the temple?
Yes, I'm
So when you guys surfaced,
Yeah, we're still good.
when you surfaced, it was like coming into dusk, and so by the time you were able to like walk around, it took you like pretty much like 2.5-3 hours to like walk around the city to get to where the temple was because there's no bridge connecting.
No, we could always see if there's a library here and just kind of pick around and then go in the morning.
If the Mage Library is open now, and we're all coming off of a sleep just probably, 5 hours ago? If it took us 3 hours to get here, we wouldn't have been in the tunnels for longer than 2 hours.
Right.
So we're good. We got at least another 6 or 7 hours in front of us that we can work. And assuming that the Mini-Star Cloak is like, Walmart, open late.
Yeah.
Do I know?
The Mini-Star
Yeah,
Walmart.
I want to
Yeah,
ask.
you would know.
Okay, well, I don't know. Tell me.
So, yeah, the Mini-Star Club doesn't really, it doesn't close. Like, the people that work there, essentially, they are members of the guild, and they are, essentially the management, and so they live there, and they work there. So being that you also work there, you have access to it at any time, and you'll be able to, you feel like you would be able to get your friends in, if these are your friends.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a feeling you'd be
Your
able to get in.
future animated
Yeah, exactly.
ammunition.
That's how I view it.
I know why you catch chill touch on Reaper.
Mhm.
So
Oh, he'd be a really cool.
Your current co-belligerents and future animated corpses.
Joking that she wanted you dead so that she could
Animate
make you
A minion.
Now you could have animated those were-rats. Because you animate dead, you can just keep casting it and slowly get more and more of those.
Well, I
things.
can't. I can.
Your summon is really short, but your animate dead lasts a long time.
That is true.
Wouldn't that freak people out? You're just walking through town with half a dozen reanimated
Well, you gotta be
were-rat
subtle.
corpses hanging out behind you.
The hoods on their head.
I
or
mean,
something.
we kind of
It's up to you.
destroyed the evidence to make sure they couldn't come back.
So look, it's Lath and 4 Jawas?
So, and I did forget that one.
And
The
then
Mini-Star Library.
I can only conjure 2. Well,
Okay, so you guys head over to the Mini-Star Club, and from the temple, it's not very far.
for each spot above 3rd. So right
More
now.
weird crap happening at night? Does any armed thugs decide to mess with us? There.
Make a perception check.
Every time you ask me to do anything other than stand in front of somebody and whack them with my stick, it doesn't go very well. Abe doesn't perceive shit. He rolled a 16, but he has a +0, so it's a 16.
16?
For one of the few times, he's like, huh?
Yeah. This part of town's fairly quiet night. There's a few people out that are wandering, and nobody appears to have any malintent or
So you get all this stuff as well.
anything of that nature. So yeah, you guys are able to make your way over to the club tower fairly quickly. About a 15-minute walk.
Cool.
Oh,
So yours is better to get that spell.
And as you
And all the necromancer stuff.
gotcha.
as you all approach it,
And at 10, you get all this stuff.
it's kind of weird. You see it in the distance, and there's this okay, there's a building, and it kind of it does stand above the rest of them, even though parts of it is have been destroyed and broken down. It's weird as you get closer to it, and this is up against the edge of the main wall of the city. As you get closer to it, it grows, but not in normal perspective. As you're walking up to a building, you're okay, I'm closer, so now it's it just looks bigger because I'm closer. No, it actually looks like the building grew as you were walking towards it. So with your 16, you notice that. Is anybody else seeing this building?
Is he the only one that's sees it, or can we see it?
Well, Leif, you would know, like, this is like kind of part of the it's partially like a defensive mechanism, and it's partially like just to draw the awe in, like, kind of, or rather inspire awe within the people in the city as they walk past them to and fro. But yeah, looking at it, it's just this beautifully like carved stone and like just very like well made building, and then looking around, there are parts of it that are just absolutely wrecked. So you guys walk up, and initially you don't notice any like door at the base of the tower, but so late you would actually know that knocking in a particular way, it would bring someone who would answer for you.
So I shouldn't break it.
Well, you don't even see a door, so
Or I see something.
So you just like knock on the wall.
yeah, she knocks on the wall, and then as she does that, off to the side, about 20 feet, like going around the tower, you see a head poke out from about like around like Late's height, and it's a
They're all halflings.
yeah,
Breath away.
no, it's a gnome.
New plan. Even worse.
Yeah, there is a male gnome, and he's a younger gnome, and dark, slick back hair, and he pokes his head out, and he's, yes, hello? Oh, Miss Lee.
Hi.
Hi. Were you able to, complete your mission the other day?
Sort of.
Well, that works for me. Are you coming in?
Yeah, we need to get to the library.
Okay. All right. And like, do you recognize this is Tim Hallowell?
Tim, little Timmy.
I think he's taller than you, actually.
It don't matter.
I hate it when you call me Little Tim.
It's little Timmy. Also, my alter ego when I look like a little boy.
Little Timmy.
Yeah, it's true. Little Timmy.
Alright, so you guys enter. Yeah, and as you're entering, the interior of the building, you get the sense that, like, not as big as it looks when you get close to it. It's as big as it looks when you're far away from it. So there's this weird like transition from like approaching it from like a couple miles off, getting close in about 500, between like 500 and 100 feet, and then getting inside, and it's like, it's weird. But, yeah, Tim brings you inside. He says, what brings you guys into the club?
We need a book on.
The book? Yeah, I got books.
That's good. We need a book on beholders. And I was wondering if you.
Now they mention a book. I'm like, I have a book.
Now that you mention it, I have been feeling a little weird, and I think maybe, I don't know, maybe the cheese was bad, but I have been feeling a little weird, a few nights, like something's, itching, like watching me or something like that, but, I kind of wrote it off to eat something weird.
Is that feeling mean that there's a beholder nearby?
Oh. Well, I mean, good. I don't know for sure.
This is like a pamphlet. So you think you have a beholder. Do you feel like someone's looking at you? This is sign number 1.
Yep. So he said, I can show you out to the library, or I can get out of your way and let Miss Lake guide you all around.
I'm gonna hand Fred the book I have, just because it's like, oh, it's a book, and I feel like reading it all.
You hand it to him?
Yeah, like I found this. Don't ask me where, just accept.
What does it look like?
So it's actually a very kind of mess of a spell book. Like on the front, it does read Stan's spell book, and so
Stan's?
yeah,
Who is Stan?
Stan Demon was one of the Dream Seekers that you all had combat with, had done battle with. So as you hand it over, Tim goes, "Oh, is that are you guys friends of Stan?
Yes.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
found his spell book? He came by earlier and he was copying some material. I think he's kind of starting from scratch a little bit. He seemed to have lost his spell book. He's a rather forgetful mage and talented, but very forgetful."
Oh, I found it in the sewers, so I'll give it back to him. Don't
If
worry.
you like, I can take it for you and I can return it to him.
I'm his friend. I want to do this personally.
Okay. Make a deception check.
They really are.
Technically, we had beers. Yeah.
I don't drink beer.
9?
You're a dwarf, dude.
You got a 9?
That's actually a pretty on point backstory for a dwarf.
I don't drink
It's a quirky. Yeah, I'm the non-drinking dwarf.
So you have no beard at all?
Yeah.
Sober dwarf.
grapefruits and apple juice.
So you got
You should be
exiled.
really militant about it. Be angry at the dwarves when they drink.
So as you say that, you kind of you stumble over your words a little bit, like uncharacteristically, and he just kind of narrows his eyes at you, and he's taking in your appearance. Which are you still in disguise, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's looking over your appearance and really kind of, you can tell he's taking note of what you look like and doesn't necessarily trust you, but he's not going to force you to hand over the book.
Narc.
Does little Timmy have a wife?
Does he have a wife?
Yeah.
I'm not yet married. No, ma'am.
Oh. Well, I figured I would know that. I was gonna try to talk to him about his wife.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were gonna pull whatever.
So how's the family
In
going?
one of our other campaigns, I think it was Krenith or whatever. One of the dragons.
That was little Tim.
Oh no, it was
Who was it?
you and Help.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about. Well, we sweet talked to Lady Dragon Lady in the previous
I think I remember this. I think I was
Oh yeah, you were there. Sorry.
Yeah.
In the Timber Peak.
So you, you can show them to the library, or you can ask Tim to continue to guide you all. But I'm really supposed to
Bye, Tim.
watch the door. Okay, bye.
Bye, Tim.
See you later.
Zero, this guy is gonna do anything it takes to get this book back. Do you realize? The Wizard's Spellbook is very, very valuable to me.
Much appreciated.
Look. I don't
Breakfast
care.
burrito.
I want you to copy what you
I'm
want.
saying it as I'm flipping through it because I'm just really this is not okay. Okay.
You can
Yeah.
not do this. This is not okay.
I wasn't lying. I will return it to him, but as soon as you're done with it. I know you like a wizard and all, so I was like,
I want it too.
Yes.
so I don't know if wizards can copy spells or whatever, but I know you got a book. This guy got a book.
Copy and paste.
Maybe y'all can take notes from each other.
Copy
No.
and paste.
So yes, I do want to
Okay.
copy. I guess So we can like add spells to our list.
Yeah, so what spells are in his book?
I'm not.
Why don't you just
Closer to
change
the
the
book.
cover of the book?
Well, we have to
Magic spell
copy
book.
it. We have to copy it to use the stuff. We can't just like use his book.
And you know the process, right, for copying spells from
You mean
another
like
wizard spell book?
mechanically?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I just don't know what. I just need to know like.
What spells are in this book that he
And I can handle this like, or we can handle this like offline.
I'll send you the spell book essentially.
Can we just get them
How long
all?
has been in your bag?
We have to roll,
Very good.
and it costs money
Okay.
to do it.
Good.
Isn't there someone here who can find out what's wrong with him?
Oh yeah, we weren't just looking for the library. We were trying to fix Reap too. Damn it.
That's just so
Reap, we hadn't tried to kill anybody in like 2 hours. We kind of forgot.
Now you're insulting me at this point.
Where's my? I have
Leaf,
this.
where can we find somebody that can
I have dispel magic.
do
but
that
it's-
voodoo to
but
Reap
it's
and
like-
make him not
I
stab
have
it?
no idea what's
Probably in the
happening.
library.
This is a super useful library. It's got
You
information
know
about
it.
beholders and
Uh,
someone that can cure Reap. Let's go.
you guys talk. You guys look for a beholder book? I'll go talk to me. So I want to go like by myself and to.
Okay.
I'm like, Fred, you sure you're not gonna get lost?
I'm going to the library.
No, I want to go to where Timmy is.
Okay.
Fred, what are you doing?
He's eating the breakfast burrito I gave him.
Yeah, he's just like chomping down.
Excuse me, Mr. Gnome, Mr.
Oh,
Timmy.
oh yeah. Hey, it's fun.
Yes, I was just wondering, do you know anything about the, I'm gonna look around, the cult of Asmodeus?
Oh.
The white.
Yeah, they're kind of really, really secretive and you didn't hear this from me, but it's kind of a rumor that some of the cult actually are members of the guild, but none of the cult members are really like public with their faith. It's not really a thing that you would go, broadcasting or.
I would. I'm like, I'm part of cult. Like,
Get out of here.
it's like, you want to join the cult? Yeah, you're in the cult now.
But these guys they're really. You could bump into them in the market, and you might not even know it. It's sort of one of those things. But I couldn't tell you where they meet or anything like that.
I would never join a cult like that. I was concerned, very concerned about. I'll just roll deception.
Oh.
I'm like super curious about them. So yeah, 7 plus nothing.
He's like, listen, man, you don't have to lie to me. I get it. I'm curious. It's why I'm here, right? It's why we all do what we do.
Yes.
Without curiosity, where would we be? We wouldn't get anywhere.
Yes, exactly. Yes. The power that they use, people think it's evil and
Well, it's
destructive.
evil. Let's not mistake it. It's pretty evil, but
yes,
I
but
get the curiosity. Just be careful with that. It's
yes. Well, fire is very dangerous if you don't know how to control it. But I believe with the right strategy and preparation, perhaps the power that they wield could be used to great effect. But thank you. Thanks for your help.
absolutely anytime.
Fred's trying to low-key freaking murder the world. Summoning greater demons.
For the greater good. Okay, I'll go back to the library.
Okay.
Thanks, Timmy.
So
Maybe Lath is a member.
so free.
Late.
Gotta
Are
remember.
you?
I did.
You have your Discord.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna see who's your peeps at start
Yeah.
cloak.
Oh,
cloak
nice.
tower.
all that's in the book.
Fly, sounds like that. Fly, lightning bolt, misty step.
I did want those black tentacles.
Is that in the book?
We're like fighting over this book.
What's that?
Is that in the book? Is
I
that all
want
that's in
the
the book?
poison spray and I need more cantrips.
We can copy
It's
all
for
of
a
it.
paper.
It just takes time and
Page.
money.
Wait, how does it take money?
How do I
Well,
do?
the best way to do it is for one of us to copy it, and then the
You
other to
have to-
copy it out of their.
In order to copy a spell into a spell book, you have to use
So-
like a very special, expensive paper and a special ink that's like inlaid with
I
like
think I have
arcane essence.
375 money.
Couldn't you just
In
copy?
any necromancy spells,
Like, isn't there one like a spell
cost
that's
you
a
half
whole
the
spell?
time and half the money.
Think of it like you're like if you took
I don't
notes at
think
school
I have any.
and
But
you
no,
got
I don't
a
see
particular
any.
way that you write notes and know how to do something.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. Your
I
spell
don't have
books are
that.
just like
I don't need
a like oh
Cool.
It's like Christmas for the wizard.
Alright.
Here's a witch bolt.
Uh,
That sounds fun.
You guys want to take a break?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can we try to get some spells?
Cool.
because we want to get it all.
Yeah.
Between the two of us, if we get it all, we can copy it from each other later before we give it back. That's the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, disguise self isn't very great. Because it's just, you look different.
It's just visual.
Alter self is like, you actually would grow claws.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have whip too. Okay. So why don't you get these two? Fly and lightning bolt, you don't have those, right?
No idea. How much are each of those?
It's 300 for all of it.
For both of them? Okay.
And then I'll pay 100 for tentacles, because it's conjuration.
Oh, you know.
Misty Step.
Frank got a spell book, just forgot all about his sister.
she's out buying boots. Oh, Misty Step's conjuration. Alright, it's a teleport. Teleport's for conjuration. Okay. So if you can get the 3rd level, that'll cost you 300.
Cool.
And then I'll get tentacles. 200.
Actual
No,
markers.
100.
No.
And then I'll get Misty Step, which will be 50. And then I'll get Alter Self, which is another 100. So I'm at 250. And then Magic Missiles, 50. Which do we want? Witch Bolt? What is Witch Bolt?
No.
Is that the thing you have, Zero, Logan?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like the tether.
No, we don't want. At this level, I don't know.
It's not really gonna do much.
Well, like concentration, tying up your concentration on a first level spell is like a terrible idea.
That's true. I agree.
Okay, so we each spend. This way, we each spend 300.
Cool. Alright. And we don't have to roll, but how much time does it take?
How many spells?
I'm getting
That takes
2
us to
3-level spells.
Good.
2 3 levels?
say?
3rd level spells?
We want to go multi
2 hours per level.
So,
So
I need 12
6
hours.
hours per spell, yeah.
Why does he both?
I'll say you guys can make intelligence checks to try and decipher, or one of you can make an intelligence check, or with advantage, or both of y'all can make an intelligence check.
You can change it, but there's no DC for copying on a spell book.
I know, this is to decrease the amount of time that it takes. Like, I'm giving you
cool.
an opportunity to, like, decipher this guy's spell book.
Alright, so that I have +3, that's intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I rolled 4. I got a
Oh, I got a natural 20. What? 23.
I'm like trying to figure out. You come over and like flip the book upside down. You're like, okay, you guys upside down.
Yeah. And Leif, you essentially, like, you're able to, like, create a, like a
model.
A cipher for the notes that are in this book by Stan. Like, it's very, like, sloppy handwriting, like, kind of a lot of, like, shorthand. But I'll say, like, for, like, brevity, you, through the night, are able to create a cipher where you guys can copy each spell for, like, half of the time that it normally takes. So if you want to forego your, like, rest tonight, you can get all of the spells that you're trying to get, just mark off the money, but you guys will, for the next day until you get the long rest, take a point of exhaustion if you want to do it that way. Otherwise you have to find
I will
time.
do it that way.
Alright.
Do I just take a point off my health?
No, there's a
Levels of exhaustion that real quick.
so under
But 6 hours from now will be 11 hours, right? Since we
Here,
what?
We screwed up my text and something.
Totally screwed your text.
I sent to check
So
when
it's
it's not
either
going through.
taking the taking the time away, like while the others are doing something else, because
Relax.
essentially, like instead of the 12 hours, it's going to take 6 hours. So you can either spend like your night, like where you would normally be sleeping, like copying those spells over that you wanted to get.
Oh, okay, right.
Or you
If
could-
we could potentially just stay here, do homework while they run off, if they had other things to do in town.
Yeah.
What does one level exhaustion do to you? That's the question.
You just get disadvantage essentially on ability checks.
That's that's pretty bad.
So that would include like attacks, initiative.
Oh yeah, let's not do that.
Okay, so we just have to stay a little longer.
Oh yeah, it was good.
We'll have to give the book back later. How much can we copy without getting exhausted? Like half of that?
Yeah, basically. Say you guys, you only need what 6 hours for a long rest, so you guys can get a spell each
Okay.
copy per night.
It takes that long.
But we have to wait till tonight. Because
Yeah, otherwise you can say that we're just not participating in whatever the group is doing. But
Why does it take that long to?
to copy it, well, actually, every wizard has their own like symbols and ways that they copy spells in their own book. So you have to like figure that out, and then kind of like another language. But each wizard has their own like way of like copying like the formulas, writing down the formulas and stuff. So you have to figure that out and then copy it. And when we're done with this book, we could sell it for so much money. But of course we'll give it back.
Of course, yeah.
you sound like it more and more every time.
Okay, is there a beholder book? You already looked through one.
Say Lath, you can make a investigation check with advantage.
You think you probably will?
Investigation. With advantage?
Mm-hmm.
How much does that give me?
You just roll
You get
twice
two.
and take the higher.
What was the one from Harry Potter? Dragons and men who love them.
Oh, that's
I can see the video.
So we need to find beholders. and men who love them.
7.
7.
Or what is your highest with advantage?
The other was a 2.
Wow, a 4 and 2 with advantage? That is...
Ouch.
7 and 2.
So were you like the janitor here? You didn't ever I'm just kidding.
Well, I was more interested in spells.
Yeah, it takes you a while. Like you look around for like a good hour, and for some reason, like beholders were never like it was never in your purview. Like you were not really concerned about it. So now you're like, I don't know where the heck to keep anything like that. But there's still, you know individuals in the library that might have a better idea of where that's at. So if you want to ask them, and you have that as an option.
Yes, I will ask.
Okay. Who would you like to ask?
I will ask.
Let's see if that works eventually. Oh, that's the smartest
Is
guy.
Killian Weber in the library?
So, looking around a little bit, you don't see him immediately in the library, but you do know that he assists the head of the Mini Star Club, Rudolph.
Got it.
So there.
Mhm.
So you make it up to Rudolph's office. The door is closed.
Housekeeping.
Yes, hello. You recognize the voices. Killian. And he comes in. Oh, Leith. Oh, wonderful to see you again.
Hi, do you know if we have any books on a beholder?
And as you say that, you hear from behind him this like gruff sounding. Why do you need to know about a beholder?
'Cause I think they're cute.
I'm super interested in giant flying nutsacks
Well,
with lots of eyes.
good enough for me. And Killian, yes, show them. And he waves him off, closes the door behind him. Killian's walking you guys back down to the library. Oh, I didn't know that you were back. I had hoped I'd get to see you before you headed out again. I know you were in quite a hurry the other morning, but we're glad you were able to secure the funding for our research. Have you made any headway into the strangeness going on outside of the city?
I'm getting there, maybe. Not sure.
Okay. Well, keep at it. This guild gets better one day at a time and one good mage at a time. And he's kind of like nervously. Okay, and he like walks ahead of you a little bit. And he does bring you back down to the library and offers you a tome. This is was essentially like a compendium of like monsters, creatures, aberrations, and like where they're found, and what they look like.
He takes us to the B section. Look,
The beholder. It's a freaking library.
Oh,
Wow.
it's like a big sign.
Do you know the Dewey Decibel System? 300.2.3. Beholder.
Yeah, and so essentially the idea that you get from reading this is that where beholders have been found to like make their lair, there is like a 1 to 3 mile radius where like these strange effects start to happen. And, nearby villages or towns, people complaining and saying that they feel like they're being watched, and it kind of concurs with what you guys felt earlier, as well as just the strange appearance of like random like markings in different languages in objects like appearing out of nowhere in the middle of someone's house, and a like someone said that they had a pair of shoes that were just sitting, and they came to them, walked up to them, and they were just like completely covered in this like disgusting like slime, like this thick like mucus. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist that you get of it. It does describe the physical makeup, and it's this spherical shaped entity that just floats. Okay, it doesn't have any legs, any arms, and about 8 eye stalks. Or, no, sorry, 10 eye stalks, and it talks about how each of them contain like a particular like type of magic that
Oh no. That's not
they can deliver different types of magical effects. But most interesting is that the last part of it talks about how the central eye is what's sort of its most like dangerous or possibly most dangerous um, feature, especially for you and Fred. It's like, you know, users of arcane arts, you are reading about how the central eye can actually negate or suppress the ability to use magic. And so,
I thought we just go to it and kill it.
Right, but we
Yep.
can't use magic against it.
Exactly.
And
I
that's-
have axe.
But, well,
I
wait.
have axe.
Do we now know everything about the beholders?
you get a good,
As much as with that
Seems
video
so.
that I sent?
You seen the video?
I didn't watch it because I didn't want to know everything.
But now you have this, so you think you have a beholder.
Right. So,
yeah.
right. How much do we know? Monster manual levels of information about the beholder, or do we know just like what you told us?
You essentially get like a survivor's notes on an encounter with the
Okay.
beholder. You don't get like somebody killed a beholder and experienced everything that they're capable of, but you get a like smattering of like different experiences that are kind of like put together. So it's not necessarily like a monster manual, but you get like you feel a lot more confident about like how to go about it. So you get the fact that the large central eye does cancel out magic, and you also get that it has 10 eye stalks, but not the specific capabilities of each of their eyes. So you know that each eye has some magical ability, but you're not sure like what all it's capable of. It does mention like the ability to charm, the ability to like turn individuals into dust like immediately, like disintegrate them. And
All of them suck. Every single eye stalk sucks. On like a scale of 1 to 10, the easiest eye stalk is an 8, and the worst is a 10. Like, they all suck really bad.
You could not.
But the trick is, he doesn't have legendary resistance. He just has regular resistance. So, like, spells work against him. And his eye stalks are magic. So if he turns on his anti-magic, nobody can use magic.
Oh, he can.
And I can just run up to him and beat him with my stick.
so
But if he turns off the anti-magic so that he can
You
start
can
zapping people,
Then we can.
But he also has a bite.
then you guys are on.
But he has a bite attack, so.
His bite attack is like 2d6 or
Or
something
that's it.
silly.
So we could all die
Right.
if we don't do this properly.
It's 46 then.
And you'll need us as a new halfling.
And it's the cone of anti-magic.
And,
So if we all
bait.
spread out,
Yeah.
he can like anti-magic you guys and shoot me with the disintegration ray. So we need to bunch up.
We need to like ambush this thing, drop a
You can't.
ceiling on it.
Yeah, he's made out of eyeballs. You cannot sneak up on him.
Unless you're a rogue.
Well, no, but you can.
I mean, you can turn invisible.
But he can probably see invisible.
In his lair, I'm pretty sure he can perceive everything.
His bite attack is 46.
It's not that bad.
Myself.
That can be 24 damage.
Fight a beholder.
Average 12.
roll initiative.
Not that bad.
No, we're just reading.
Roll initiative.
We learned that we're going back to trap war. Forget.
Yeah.
That's what we learned from the book.
You know what? I heard my mom needs
I'm
help
not
on the
fighting
farm
this
back in Longsaddle.
Yeah.
But we really
Y'all want to go back? Remember that apple pie she used to make? That was some good ass apple pie. Let's go back there.
Mom would be
She'll
so
probably make us one.
She would be so proud of you.
We learned that each eye has a
I
different.
mean, we got like 500 gold right now. 500 gold's a lot of money back in Longsaddle.
It has the ability
You
to
can buy
make
8,000 pies.
Yeah, we could live a
suppress
good long
magic.
time for
It can make
500
us
gold
not
back in
be able to cast
Longsaddle.
spells.
400 each.
You can buy me a farm or two.
More.
Laith, who would we talk to about Reaper's magical affliction?
Probably Rudolph. So we need to go back to his office.
Okay.
Okay. So you head back up to Rudolph's office, knock on the door, and yes, come in. I didn't hear the footsteps. I was like, what is going on? Says you answered it. Oh yes, young lady. Oh, so happy to see you again.
Do you have any capabilities on
Capabilities? I have many capabilities.
on getting rid of an enchantment of sorts?
I don't have that capability. But there are many in some of our sister guilds in Waterdeep that maybe have that capability. Yep. If you're looking to do some traveling.
What is Waterdeep?
So, are you asking him or are you asking me?
Either one.
Okay, so, just to the south along the coast, about let me see.
Take like weeks to get there.
I think it's like 400 miles south, but I'm not positive on that.
Don't quote him.
Don't quote me on that.
I will. Don't worry.
Let me see. That's 200. Yeah, it's about 400 miles. 400 miles south along the coast, on the Sword Coast.
400 miles?
Yeah.
That's a lot of miles. Well, no, that's like 13 a day.
It ain't around the corner.
So you can't figure out what's wrong with me.
Well, I didn't say that. Come, let's have a look at you. So you say you're looking for what were you looking for again?
We think he might have an enchantment on him.
Yes, but you were looking for books about something. That's why Killian was helping you.
Yeah, we already found it.
Oh, good, okay. And you, what happened to you? Oh, very, very serious one. Kermit the Yoda.
I know.
Don't make fun of my voices, guys.
I dig Kermit the Yoda, man. I never thought about doing a Kermit and Yoda mashup, but it plays.
Yeah, I see this guy. What is he?
He's a human.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Old, just, you know.
I wish he was a Gripply or something.
No. I've been better.
Rabbit.
Alright, trying to get his Ripley. I'm just kidding. No, he's just an older human male. He kind of looks like, you know, just, you know, like, well-respected patriarch, but, like, he's sort of, like, losing his marbles a little bit. And at one point in time, he was probably, like, badass. But now, people are like, we probably should keep an eye on him, because he might wander off into the city and get lost.
Again.
But he's still running this mage guild.
Somehow.
So, yeah, he starts to kind of look you over, Reaper, and he's like, yes, interesting.
And he falls asleep.
Yes. I have no idea what's wrong with you. But the good news is that I don't know that there's something awfully wrong with you. So, there's that.
He's Miracle Max from Princess Bride.
Thanks for wasting my time, Fred.
Well, I can attempt to remove what's on you. I just thought that perhaps we should. I really don't know what I'm removing. I was trying to learn all that I hold still for a moment and
Probably should take all your magic crap off.
yeah. This may sterilize you, but I can try to.
You feel a little tinkle below the belt.
Okay. So I am going to like pull up my book and write a little rune in the air and like make like this floating like sphere, like it's transparent, like white.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, all right, hold still. And I'm gonna just like try to like pull whatever's like whatever magic's in him into the. I'm casting dispel magic.
You just found the magic? Okay.
But I'm gonna try to like narratively like pull like whatever it is like the sphere is like kind of like a vacuum like sucking it up into the ball. Ghostbuster style.
Alrighty.
So any spell fourth level or lower is gone, and then anything higher than that I can roll to dispel.
Oh.
Unless it's not dispellable, then I'll just.
Go ahead and roll. And
Oh no, it's higher than fourth level, which is you got some powerful
what's the
voodoo on you.
what is it? What's the DC?
It's 10 plus the spell's level. So I'll just tell you what I get, and that way you don't have to reveal the level of the spell.
Okay, go for it.
An ability check. Okay, so it's just plus 5. 13.
So you're focusing on this, and you release this orb, and as you begin to pull, you do feel like there's a faint bit of that same energy that you had picked up earlier from Reaper that was not familiar. And as you begin to sort of like start to pull it away, it begins to like tug back at your spell. And after like a few like moments of like kind of tug of war back and forth, your spell fades. And the effect remains.
If another wizard helps you, you get advantage.
Oh. I'll try to help you.
Okay, I can try again.
Blow another spell slot with advantage. So Lath is just sitting there going, hunga, bunga, hunga, bunga. Work, spell, work. It's the ancient gnomish elf dance.
I haven't rolled above 10. So do you want to roll it?
I'll roll it.
That's the help, yeah. That's the help.
Oh, we'll each roll and whoever gets higher, right?
That's actually a good way to role play help.
Alright.
Ugh.
Alright. This time,
Everyone roll.
pull the.
Daddy
pull
needs a
the-
new pair of shoes.
Yeah, I got a 4.
15.
Ooh, that's help right there.
So 15 plus your intelligence, so 18.
18? Okay. So this time you both try to like Wonder Twins this dispel magic, and kind of like you trace out the sigils and this almost like you mirror each other's tracing, and then casting a spell, you begin to pull together, and Reaper, you feel this like it's almost like a
Your soul comes out with it. Whoops.
Reap, they're trying to de-crazify you. It's totally cool.
It's like an exorcism.
I'll say for this, Reaper, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
Mama signed the permission slip. Roll bad.
15.
15? Okay. So, in this moment when you feel them like charging, like or pulling at whatever this force is that's within you, you start to like again see like those flashes of like memories from the Death Guard camp, and like instead of Fred and Lathe in front of you, like you see like flashes of these like entities, these wraiths, and their hands are reaching out to grab you, but then you see Fred and Lathe again. They're like sweat pouring from their face, and they're just like working, trying to like free you from whatever this is. And in that moment, you instinctively like grab the hilt of your scimitar and grip it, and then you feel like a weight
Protection.
lifted off of you, and you are,
Pork up the bad spell. Like a hairball.
and you feel like your mind free up, or at least free for you, for what you feel to be normal.
Some good paper towel.
I don't know what y'all did, but it feels like it worked.
Magic.
I'm glad.
Team
Just fall
Wizard.
over
Yeah.
in a little heap.
Are y'all okay?
I'm alive.
Do we know more about...
What?
Dispel magic doesn't tell you anything about what you've dispelled, but... Well, now hopefully you won't attack us anymore.
Hopefully.
Does this have something to do with when you left, and we were trying to find you, and we were stayed at the inn, and we woke up, and you were gone, and Abe was gone, and Cordy was gone?
I don't think it has anything to do with that, but whatever it was making me see the same thing that I fought, but more of them.
When did you fought without us?
I did.
Glad you're okay, but I thought that, I mean, going off by yourself, hopefully, my mistake taught us all that that's not a great idea. But I suppose you felt like you needed to handle it by yourself.
Well, I didn't know what I was getting into until I got there and nobody was there.
At the camp?
Yeah.
Do you know where they are? Did they leave for Tribor? That makes sense.
I assume half of them are dead. Something happened. I went to the blacksmith. Well, I went there to find Killian. He wasn't there. He was gone. And then Bjorn was hanging on by a thread. And he barely was able to get out what had happened, but it just seems like most of them are dead. I don't know what happened. That's where I got this armor and these scimitars. And he did say that it sounded like wind rushing, and that it was cold. And he remembers the screams from the rest of the brothers as they're crying out in battle. And then that's when he died in my arms. Tragic.
Do you think that should we go and investigate that, or do you think we should go underground to the Beholder? I don't know what's the bigger threat right now.
I don't know. But that thing I fought almost killed me. I don't know if there's more of them.
It seems like it's trying to kill us too. They pretended to be us and we were kind of attack it, so.
I'm glad y'all pulled it out of his head.
I mean about
Crazy Reap is not cool.
about the death card all being they're all dead or gone or
They're probably just on vacation, you know.
Well, I think they were on their way to Tribor, right? So maybe some made it to Tribor. I think we need to take care of this beholder. Then we can go after the Death Guard. Figure out what the score is. But we're the Legends guys. We stand or fall together. So if we want to go find out what happened to the Death Guard and save whoever's left instead of fighting the stupid beholder, I don't care.
As you all are
Let's go fight the Death Guard, or find the Death Guard. Not fight the Death Guard. Go ahead.
as you all are having this conversation, you notice that you haven't heard anything from the head mage, Rudolph, and you start to hear this like odd like suctioning sound. Like,
Uh-oh, Rudy, you good?
I just blew all my spell slots.
Rudy, we were looking for a bed, not to do weird crap.
as you look over at Rudolph, you notice that he is now wrapped in these long like tentacles, and
Uh-oh.
on where his head used to be, there's a
Oh no.
large
Oh,
pinkish gray like
Where his head used to be.
bulbous creature that appears to be like chewing on or sucking on the face of
Holy crap!
This is
What'd
like
you
right
do to
behind.
Rudy?
It's like right behind us.
right behind you.
Damn, we didn't hear anything until we heard the chewing.
So as the spell finished, there was a good bit of like noise and chaos that went on with this, and like flashing. So it's it's kind of distracting. Like it's almost resembles like the throes of like battle, combat. And then after that, whereas Rudolph had been kind of chuckling and like making comments after the spell went off, you guys were having this conversation and you didn't hear anything from Rudolph after that, and then you just pick up on that chewing and sucking sound.
Oh,
Ah,
delicious.
So
He shows a picture.
whoever's next to me, I'm gonna say it's Abe next to me. I'm gonna put my shield in front of both of us as protection because I don't know what's about to happen. Just like
Few moments
Sir,
later,
are you okay?
the bulb flips and the tentacles lash out in your direction, Fred.
That was me.
are we initiativing?
protection on thread.
Yeah, I would like do things. I'm just assuming that we're about to initiative.
So, before that happens,
Okay.
the 14 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. Alright.
Mage armor.
Tentacle. So this tentacle lashes out, and you see this like large, like bulbous red eye, deep red eye. And at the edge of this tentacle, you see these like big, like teeth, and they lash out, and they just scrape off of Fred's mage armor. And at this point, you can go ahead and roll initiative.
And then grab Reaper and shriek like a little girl.
21.
What the crap is that?
21.
I liked Rudy.
12.
He was cool.
Rudy.
15.
I can't roll above 10. I've rolled like 8 times, I think.
Are you getting all of our rolls digitally, or should we have to tell you? You get your encounter builder, it should just be spitting them right in.
Master! Is that, are you
I
like
hadn't started it.
crying out like revenge? Like,
Yeah.
my mentor!
I wanted to
You
know
put that big ugly
one.
dice
I
away.
haven't been
I don't
here
like
for
that
like-
big ugly dice.
Well.
It's a freaking killer.
I think I'm more just surprised.
You're like,
I heard it over there.
Yeah, now I'm gonna move up.
No,
Oh,
I
like you're
wanted
throwing a
to be
freaking
in
gold brick.
charge.
Oh, that's. Oh, I mean, it's weighted probably. Thought it was weighted.
Alright. Yeah, I didn't get the initiatives.
Need some fighting music.
So,
It's E.
I got 21.
I got 12.
Yeah, I feel inspired now.
you feeling fine?
You're the man who stole the world. You were doing alright there. You just have to play it louder.
I don't know the rest of that's the only
Rocky 21,
I don't know
Lake
the
12.
Actually, wait. I can go on ultimate guitar. I just realized this.
And it was Chris.
What is it? Oh, 8.
Plus 5. Damn. Okay. Every time I take my phone out to start the music, I forget what I'm doing and then don't start the music.
Connected.
I bet you are.
Yeah, play doing banjos.
That's all I got. I should bring the guitar sometime. It's a bit big though.
Did you ever get the acoustic?
You got mom's. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the acoustic.
Yeah.
You got mom's gig bag, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That's it. This is
We can just all sing different notes, and it'll be like a little guitar.
Okay, so you tell me
Alright,
what to
sorry.
say.
Fred, what you got for initiative?
13.
13. Reaper?
14.
0.
11, good share.
11. And 8.
I remember you started.
15.
Whatever. You like my bad music?
Oh.
Turn it off.
6 times.
Rudy was a friend of mine.
Was cute.
I like
I don't
it.
I
think
forgot
that's a
to see
hit.
the game log. It's on the right hand side. It just shows all the rolls forever.
Question: do we know if he's like possessed or this was the plan the whole time?
How do you mean?
Like, was the thing that was drawn out of Reaper maybe did that go into him or?
Oh, yeah. Was this an externality or did this come out of Rudy?
You pump it out.
You didn't see anything
Yeah, he just.
physically come out of Reaper. You just saw this like struggle and this like these two like seem to be like battling spells, and then eventually like Fred and Leif were able to overcome the other, and Reaper was free. But through the
We didn't see
conversation,
anything come out.
you didn't see anything physically come out of Reaper. No, just
But did you like, you know, like sometimes in the movies when somebody gets like their soul gets taken out of them, their like chest moves a little bit. Does that happen?
yeah, you did see like just the like physical pull,
Hold on,
but
son.
you only saw Reaper's body moving. You didn't see anything like
Actually come out.
yeah, there was nothing.
So that'd be more of a hard one.
Yeah, you didn't see this physical form come out of Reaper.
Okay. I think that might have what happened though because.
You did get the 10.
Alright, so Rocky, you're up first.
Yeah, I will get
We got like a
I'm
map
a
of some sort.
conjurer.
So this is just
Symbols are
like
conjurations.
theater of the mind.
Yeah,
You're in
Okay.
a room.
And it's
I'm gonna go up to whatever
all
this
this
creature, monster is.
pretty fast right now.
Attack it.
So it's like
Give him the beans!
Okay.
But I actually get only get fifth level spells.
I mean, you're up first, man,
9.
and you have to decide what your character is going to do.
Okay. I'm gonna have.
What's the highest level you can get with
9. Oh, the highest character level is 20. And then
Oh yeah.
the highest spell is
3 attacks.
So this is
You action
a
something?
rather
And those
Yeah.
spells are like
That's 4 attacks.
Oh yeah, it's 4 attacks. Are we flanked?
wish.
Do I get advantage?
no, this is so the office is kind of large, and Rudolph has made his way back over to his desk, which is about 20 feet away from you guys, and so the group is near the door where they were performing this dispel magic, and he is in the back of his office. There's around around the backside of his desk, and the creature is like drawing its face.
Okay.
All right.
Is 9 hit?
No, nine misses.
15?
15 also misses.
13. Can you like show
Natural
us?
20.
Alright, that hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Okay, so
Alright, so you got
1 hit.
3 misses and 1 crit.
Alright.
Sounds like it's a 17.
10 points of damage.
16.
16.
Double that.
Because he never said
Okay.
just misses.
And then, just for a little extra flair, I'm gonna hit him with my shield.
Yeah, do the shield.
Nice.
See if you can knock him prone. Is
But-
he floating or walking?
Now he's floating, so he was attached to Rudolph's face, and then he let him go, turned around, Rudolph's body fell to the ground, and now he's just floating.
So I shove him with my shield. Just smooth that out.
That's a strength.
Oh, you said
Save.
you take the action on your turn, you can use bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield.
It's like
Right, I think it's
Click on it though. It might tell you more information about the DC.
an opposed athletics or strength.
it's like a thing for killing
Yes, roll
vampires.
Oh, okay. It's also my mother's name.
Doesn't say anything.
Doesn't, yeah, we have to read about it. Let's just treat it as opposed strength for right now.
That is
So,
why
roll strength.
Yep,
it's
Or,
Ashley Morgan.
that's right.
His
20.
name is Ashley Dillon.
16 plus 4.
Did you
Yeah, no, that
finish
helps.
your like backstory and stuff?
So,
You like knock the ground.
It's not fully.
You're supposed to shove him 5 feet, and then if he loses, he gets knocked prone. He can be knocked
At
prone.
least when you
Yeah.
so he is immune to prone because he floats, but you do manage to shove him back 5 feet, and so right now, Rocky, you like rush up and you start swinging with your axe, and you're just like you jumped on top of Rudolph's desk, and you're like
Got
eye level, 2 eyes with 1 eye level, swinging at this creature. And you manage to make 1 attack, and then shove him back with your shield into the wall, and he hits the wall, and you just
He
hisses at
is
you.
not happy. Okay.
No, he's not.
All right. Is that in your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Shiny Abe.
Shiny Abe's gonna shiny him.
All right.
we're over here reading books, Abe's falling asleep, like hitting things.
I am, hitting things. I'm gonna run up. He's in against the wall, so is there any way I can flank him?
Well, I'll tell you about him.
So he got knocked into the wall. So right now you would essentially have like a wall behind him. So to flank, you would have to get against the wall, and then somebody else would have to get against the wall on the opposite side.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get against the wall with a 5-foot reach space,
Okay.
so that the next person can flank him with me.
Cool.
If they want to. And I'm gonna give him, let's see here, a 25 and an 18.
Those both. Go ahead and roll damage.
Get my third one. I get my boop.
Oh, sorry. Actually, I forgot. Rocky.
And a 19.
Yeah.
You do take 4 points of lightning damage, as when you strike it with your axe, you actually get the blood spray is electrically charged, and so as it splatters on you, you feel
Your
this like
shield though, would that
shock.
affect anything?
No, it's like a area of effect. So it
Okay, 4 points of damage.
4 points of
14
lightning
plus
damage.
13 plus 8.
14 plus 13 plus 8.
30.
And I am also going to Divine Smite.
All right.
It's like,
Um,
instantly.
and so 3 spell slots, each for 2d8. So 6 die 8.
Full of bodies.
Nice.
And we can just
So, yeah.
dragging around everywhere. And then get into a fight. It's
Damage.
Damage. And an additional 27. Radiant.
Okay.
The sake of that. So
35 and
So
27.
35 with my glaive, and then it's also like 27
All right.
radiant.
So, and is that 3 hits?
Yes, 3 hits.
All right.
62 damage.
You do take 18 points of lightning damage as each strike. The blood sprays
Soak
off.
anything on with that? I don't think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't soak anything when I do this, huh?
That's cool.
That's me.
Kyle, you can lower and raise this to change what it sounds like.
Yeah, I never got that far down.
You can lower and do what?
You can lower this thing, and it will make a sound different, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guess, at least.
I believe that is called the action.
Wait, will this be kind of like poison damage?
Lightning.
Okay.
Lightning damage. Alright, then in your turn?
That ends my turn. So
Alright.
I'm against the wall, hoping that someone else can flank him now.
Yeah, Reaper, you're up. So you look and you see Rocky has ran up on the desk and slashed and shoved this creature, and Abe has run around the desk on the left side, and he's currently holding one side of the flank, and the other side of the desk is open if you wanted to head around that way.
Sure will.
Okay.
Yeah, does that sound inspiring?
What the hell flies and has tentacles?
Why is it here?
Did it come out of freaking Reeves' head?
What was in me? Hunter's Markham?
Alright. Use Hunter's Mark.
Wait, do we know what this thing is called? This monster is called?
There's telekinesis too. You lift someone like 60 feet in the air and then just like drop them.
He left like an orange.
No, he's
Down.
I don't think Rocky would have any prior knowledge of this little creature.
Telekinesis.
Alright, I'm just gonna
There's like some
start wailing on this thing with my scimitar.
Does remind you of the it reminds you of the creature that you were reading about earlier though, with the
Oh, the
two book
big eyes and the potatoes.
Oh, nice. 24, so.
Reminds us
24
of a
hits.
holder?
When did this be holder?
And then.
It's probably one of his electric blood.
Come on, dude.
This is a really great spell. It's just
That'd be 10 damage on that one.
Alright. You had your Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, I did. It was a nice 2.
Oh, well, no, we would have all had to have a saving throw or something, right?
Sting him with another one.
What if we're all being
22.
22.
illusion?
That hits.
What if we're beating the crap out of Rudy?
No, he said his body fell apart from the
10.
Yeah, that could
Ten
be
again.
an
20
illusion.
points.
And he beat that to that.
Alright.
That's fine.
Towards the end of your turn, it's gonna be Chris's turn. Chris is just gonna look over and be like, what the hell is that? And she's gonna like charge up 2 purplish arcane blast and 2 eldritch blast in this direction.
The deadly zones.
Oh, those both hit. That's good. Okay. Nice. So you guys see as Chris steps back into the corner of the room, and she just like unleashes 2 like purplish arcane bolts in this creature's direction and just blasts it back into the wall again. Takes 9 points of damage, and now it is the creature's turn.
Yeah, we didn't roll well, did we? I got 13. I thought that was pretty good. But 10's my highest roll of the night.
Oh, you rolled a 13?
I didn't roll a 13. I got a 13.
13 total. What's your dexterity?
16.
Okay, well then you will go first then.
You've done a boatload of damage to this thing. How
Who-
much is it?
Who is the?
How much did you do?
Oh, sorry, actually.
Faster than me.
So Reaper, Abe, and Rocky, each of you guys take 10 points of lightning damage.
We do. I'll do the same. 10 points.
Yeah.
But every time
For
you
what
hit
reason?
blood.
Every time you see them slash into it, the
Gracias, senor.
blood sprays out and it's like crackling with lightning.
I take 10 points of lightning damage.
Yes. as
because
was.
Chris shot that thing with lightning.
No, when you slashed it with your scimitars, that was when you took the lightning damage. So essentially, everyone within a 5-foot radius, like around it, whenever it takes slashing or piercing damage, takes a D10 lightning. So don't worry about this time. I forgot, but going forward.
Is there any way we could
I mean, I took it off, but I was like, oh, so every time we attack this one,
Yeah.
we're like,
Anybody within 5 feet of it takes.
So
dang it.
are we? Is there any way we could stop it?
You don't know. You just know that you normally just hit things with your axe and they die, and this thing is
Not dying and making hurt.
you hurt it, it hurts you. Yeah. So Fred, what are you doing?
Well, I was gonna cast haste, but that would just make you kill yourself faster.
Everybody within 10 feet of me gets a +4 bonus to all saving throws. I keep forgetting that I got that. Or a protection.
Oh, the hell.
Okay. Who's the next? Which one of y'all is first?
I was.
Okay, I'll cast haste on Andrew.
Okay.
So I'll pull up my book and then I'll get my 4 little rings, blue rings out and throw them on so they're like manacles on your ankles and wrists, but they're good manacles that make you feel like you have drank a lot of coffee.
What do we do?
You get +2 AC and 1 extra attack.
That's one of Grandma Sandy's favorites.
Alright, and
It was the first one that popped.
Alright, so the creature is going to make 3 tentacle attacks. First
Keep
one
your tentacles to yourself, man.
is at, first one is at Rocky, and misses a 4 plus 8 is like 12. So the next one is that's a 26. That's going to be at Abe.
That hits 26. Damn.
Abe. Alright, you take 10 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled.
Wait, I got protection. Disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
What did you do?
Protection.
With your shield?
Yeah.
Okay. Bonus action or reaction?
It's a reaction.
So the second roll is a 12, so that's a 20.
20 is a tie. What is that?
Still hits.
Still hits?
Is that Tiger's shit?
Tie goes to the dice. On. Alright. So, Abe, you are grappled.
Okay.
You can try to break free on your turn.
Okay.
I'm actually looking at grappled right now.
Alright, so then for the last attack, he's going to try to hit Reaper. That is a 19.
He didn't try to hit me.
The first one he did, he missed. 18. 19. Alright. So Reaper, you take 12 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled.
How many points?
12 points of piercing damage,
I need a fluffy shirt.
and you are grappled.
I love this.
And late. It is now your turn.
Ugh.
Blast this thing.
Give him both barrels. Give him the beans.
Who all is so close to him though?
So you look and you see at the back of the office, on one side, Abe is there, and this creature is just like whipped his tentacle out, wrapped around Abe's neck, and on the opposite side of Abe is Reaper, and he's in the same situation. So essentially, it's like it's got 2 tentacles wrapped around them, and one, or actually many, that are just whipping around towards at Rocky, who is standing on the desk in the middle.
How long are its tentacles? Like, where is the core?
The core of it is like right behind the desk. So where Rudolph would have been, that's where the center of it is. And the tentacles are about. You look and I mean, At one time, they look like they're about 3 feet, and then you look again, and they look like they're about like 6 or 7 feet long. So they're kind of like retracting.
Yes. Should be able to. Ask him. When there's an opportunity.
Okay. I'm going to cast Blight.
Light.
Blight, yes.
This is the good one.
Yes,
It's like your signature spell.
and it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
It was an 18.
What does that mean?
So what is your? So where it says you're at the top, right? I think it should say save DC.
So yes, it's right there. Anytime they have to make
Pretty
a
sure that's
save versus any of your spells, that's so he got 18, so he beat it, so they only take half.
Okay.
So you'll roll the damage, the 88, and then we'll take half.
So yeah, you still roll damage.
Plus 8.
So
Still pretty good.
37 divided by 2.
Okay, so shit. 17 or
No, 9. No.
oh no, wait, I'm totally off. 18.
Yeah.
Cast it.
All right, nice.
Yeah, what did a 37? So what does this look
There's
like?
Star Wars now.
What does this look like when you suck the life out of this thing?
I mean, it starts to look
So you
a little
disassemble.
raisin-like.
Yeah, what does life do? You like hold up your book and then like arms like reach out of the book and like grab the spirit of this.
Yeah, it's just like shadowy, like shadowy, and then it disappears when it hits him, and he starts to not have flesh.
Yeah, it, like literally drains the moisture out of the target.
She just beef jerky them.
Jerky fire.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Probably make a breakfast burrito out of that. All right, late. Then your turn.
It's the Jack's Link spell.
Yeah.
All right, 0.
So yeah, I have
Get him, Z.
42 total. So that would basically be 20.
So, unfortunately, I can't control my sorcerer powers.
Oh no. Wild magic.
Okay,
Please.
so I'm just
Wild
gonna
magic.
Roll wild magic.
Roll wild magic. Come on.
Yes.
That's not a safe idea.
I'm sneaker hiding behind my
Do it.
shield.
Do it. Well, you can only hide on one side of your shield, man. You're going to be exposed to the wild magic. Or... Come on.
I want to do something.
You want to get crazy?
I'm gonna hide behind the desk.
Let's get crazy.
Hide behind the desk with this
You
shield.
want to get nuts?
Yeah. This has a 360 shield.
Do something, Z. Get him.
Alright. So,
Don't kill him.
Are you like resistant to lightning?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know that, but
Go
yeah.
hug the thing. You're good.
Yo,
Yeah, use
put
the
in a chokehold.
super taser that you used
So-
on Reed.
Yeah, actually, I'm going back to. I'll try to think of what I was feeling when I used Shocking Grasp before,
Yep.
and I'll manifest that feeling again.
Okay.
And pretty much the same thing happens. Is I'm just covered in lightning.
Yep.
Then a split second later, it concentrates in one hand and fist, and I'm just trying to punch this thing.
So that's basically.
9.
9 does not hit.
It was almost a.
Bro, it was this close to 20.
The longer you describe your spells, the lower your rolls are gonna be. So if you try to be epic, the dice are gonna just.
You gotta hit first and then describe it.
Nah, bro.
So he goes.
Ah!
It just completely goes into the wall.
Natural 20. I run off the wall now.
Yes.
But is it your lightning not gonna be effective against?
Well,
That's true.
You never know.
Jiro doesn't think like that.
Alright, Z, then your turn.
Wait.
What is a critical hit like? Does it have to be an actual 20, or is it just anything that's more than your armor class?
No, normally it's a 20. There are
Alright, so back to-
there's a few classes that can get crits on 19
Okay.
as well.
I will just, no.
The armor I have is immune to critical hits.
I'm trying to use
And
Warp
it's-
Inspiration to give an
So yeah, you
inspiration
crit
dice
with
to...
So actually, when he hit me,
One
he should have never.
Crit you.
Yeah.
to Rocky.
Rocky. Alright, you take an inspiration die.
To
Rocky.
one day, to anything pretty much.
So you are up.
How does that work?
You just roll an extra one die A whenever you want. For the next hour.
Yeah, so you can add a D8 to any of your ability checks, saving throws, or attack rolls.
But not damage.
Negative. So I have haste,
Chris is
And you're inspired.
and I'm inspired.
Why?
That's
He has
pretty
a
nice.
magical inspiration feature.
My character's going really shadowy, dark stuff currently.
So haste
Going
is
down
one
the dark
extra
road.
attack, one extra action until it's facing you, right?
Mine's shadowed.
Yeah, it gives you one extra action that
But
you
you're
can
on the
use to
opposite side of
make
it.
one extra
I
attack.
thought it'd be two because I have two
You're like,
attacks per
bang,
action.
all good.
No, it's not. It doesn't work that way.
Oh, okay.
I wish it
How
did.
good is
So you
like-
get one extra
So I have
attack.
3
What
attack.
Trixie.
Yeah.
Wait, can you use plus
Like,
like
Can't trust it. Can't trust this.
Milk chocolate
One
cake.
question. One
It's
question.
like
Yeah.
s'more.
When I use the die, can I do that for every attack roll?
No.
Just
I
once.
was
You get it
wondering
one
what
time.
like the honey
So you
comb
do that, you get a
design
lower
was
roll,
for.
then you want to add to it to try to hit, then you can add the D8. But you can hold it for, how long is it?
Like
10
an
minutes?
hour.
An hour? Okay, so you got it
My
for an hour.
favorite is the
You can use
peanut
it
butter.
once an hour.
Yeah, one die 8.
First person came on.
I know, me too.
Right.
Dark chocolate peanut.
Well, that, it was like, they're so huge. They were like, yes.
You alright?
Is it your turn?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought Logan was. Okay,
We've been waiting on you.
I've been waiting on you.
I finished my turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's a bonus action.
I have 3 attacks for haste. 18.
That hits.
1 hit. 25.
That hits.
And a crit. 19.
Nice.
I get crit on 19.
All
so
3 hits.
You're welcome.
Roll
For
damage.
that crit.
Yes. Okay, 1, 2,
The last
3. So 11 plus 12 plus 12. So 24 plus 11 would be 35. 35 damage.
35.
And then shove my shield again.
Okay.
Just for the flex.
Alright, cool. So, each of you take 19 points of lightning damage.
Okay, so I have one
As you
question.
slash into him, and the blood continues to spray.
Every time they hit
Okay,
it.
so I have one question. I have this
Why?
So,
I'm trying
thing
to.
where it says,
And the person yeah.
okay, if effect allows half damage on success, can you use your reaction to take no damage?
what is that?
So, it's Shield Master Evasion.
Mm-hmm.
If an effect allows half damage on success, you can use your reaction to take no
No,
damage.
that's what I'm
Yeah, are
telling
we getting a dex save for this blood, or is it just
Anyone within 5 feet. There's no dex save, it's
So
just.
that's
I'm
when
not
someone's
really
attacking you and they
Huh?
like fail.
I was using my blade.
It's for like a spell thing.
Okay. So if you're.
I was using my reach.
Okay, I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
misunderstood. So.
Would that help me?
You can. Yeah, you can subtract that. I didn't know. I thought you were.
I'll give myself the 19 back. I'll take the other ones.
Just me.
So, Rocky and Reaper, you both take 19.
Okay, so that can help me.
19
Yeah,
points.
because it's not a roll.
Okay. And then one more thing before I'm done. Second wind, weapon stress, you can use my extra green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 to 10 plus 8 HP. So
So what is this thing looking like now?
It's been pretty beat up. Like, you guys have, like, whacked on it, and he's got, like, deep gashes across his form, the red eye, even the white around the eyes, red, but, yeah, he's in pretty bad shape.
Alright, I'll hit it with this.
Alright, I'm gonna give him the beans again then.
Just did
Alright,
a heck of a lot of
damage.
damage.
No, I'm just gonna give him the regular old.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll. Because they're like a
So,
they're about to blow up.
2,
I mean, he's gonna triple us.
1. Natural 20.
Nice.
2. 17.
That hits.
3.
Ooh.
18. Alright, so 3 hits.
One crit. Double the first one.
So 16
16.
plus 14 plus 5.
35.
No. 14 plus 8 plus 5.
No, 16. Because you double the first
Oh, that's
one.
right. 6. You're right. 35. Okay, so 35. And then I'm going to do 3 more spell slots. 4, 5, 6.
You just used 3 spell slots.
So 21 points of radiant damage.
Plus
8.
35.
How do you do
50
this?
something. Okay.
What's the total? What's the total?
35 plus 21 would be 56 damage.
Oh my.
I get 3 attacks with my glaive, and every hit I get to do a smite. As long as I have spell slots.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
56.
As a note, Rocky and Reaper, you both take 25 points of lightning damage.
Dad, that
sorry.
hurts.
So,
I'm just yelling, gosh, dang you. Hey, that hurts.
Well, I'm on the ground.
Abe just
How many? How much?
25.
I have 1 spell slot left. Yeah, I can keep that up for 2 rounds.
0.
I'm still
Yeah,
at
I just
35.
absolutely like Lathander! Bam! You know, bright
So,
shiny
I'm just over
light.
here yelling, gosh, dang
After you
it.
hit 0, you
Yeah.
gotta make 10 or 3 of these.
So,
Right.
how's Scrooge looking? Did you
On
just
your
stab
turn,
rid
roll
of his
this.
bleeding
You get
apparently?
10,
So,
you succeed.
I'm gonna turn around and lay on
You
hands.
get 3 failures, you're
you
dead.
have another spell
Yeah.
slot?
If you-
I don't have to.
If you get
Lay
3
on hands
successes
is-
first, then you're
Okay.
just like
No,
unconscious.
it's
Yeah,
paladin
every turn
special
you roll.
ability. So how
But
hurt
if
are you?
We heal
I'm
him.
like,
He says 0.
0.
But 0 from what's your top end?
68.
68. How hurt are you?
35-ish, right?
Okay. I'll give you 40.
Dang.
What do I do?
Just let us know if you need any help. Hey, you're healing your health, 56 damage, and then you heal
So,
everybody out.
While I'm waiting, can I just swig a health potion right now?
I am at 40 and down from 68. Yeah, I'm gonna swig a health potion too.
I'm doing great.
Yeah, you see this,
know.
the creature is now laying down, like,
We're not
on the
up in
floor.
business.
Fred, can you come over and tell me what the fuck that is?
Is it dead? Is it down?
It's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
And why did it eat Lath's friend Rudy?
Alright, I'll make a.
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check.
Can I also
I
make?
hated that.
What I do in Arcana?
Yeah. Boom! Finally. 20.
20.
Boom. I like.
Yeah, you walk
I
over.
like break these things back home.
23.
Nice. So between you two, you guys recall like all the what you were reading and researching, and you remember.
All the books we read before we got to the Beholder one, because we couldn't.
Yeah.
find it.
And
We found this book.
you remember reading about something, a different type of aberration that comes into being when a beholder has a really bad nightmare about like losing power or losing something, and this is what's come to be known as a death kiss.
Oh.
And so, yeah, examining just the central body and the tentacles that kind of it resembles a beholder, but it's a little bit different. So,
I've actually heard of this.
So can we burn it?
you can burn it, yeah.
Can she
Are you burning
Can
it?
you
Put
like
it up in
bottle
the
up its
office?
lightning blood and
Can you animate it?
use it for
Can I?
zombie monster, zombie monster?
mean,
Um,
I I don't know. What are the rules for that?
Okay.
What is your spell save?
And you
Figure it out.
your old teacher too.
I could.
Well-
I can conjure too.
I'm not gonna let this go to waste.
Okay.
It has to be a
Oh,
different way.
yeah.
Humanoid, right?
Gotta be humanoid.
I need a long rest.
So is the dude dead? Or I'm gonna check on the guy whose head brains were eaten.
Make a medicine check.
I'm assuming his head is gone.
Crap, I used all my lay on
Two.
hands on Reap.
Yeah,
I'm going to try to
back
save Rudy.
Okay, wait. Medicine? I'll do
I
a
believe
medicine.
he's injured.
I'll do a medicine.
He did!
One.
Can I try to like pour my
We're both
Yeah.
like so
Way too
horrified.
There's
Just
no,
like
yeah.
I have
Get
to
your
cure
head in the game.
wounds. I can
Quit
cure
playing on your
wounds on it.
Nintendo and
you might be thinking
get your head in the game. Logan, you got spells. You got people
I
injured.
know,
There's
it's
stuff
not my
going on.
turn yet.
It's no one's turn. The guy's dead.
So
What
we're
are you
no
doing?
longer in combat right now.
Yeah, but you didn't notice. Yeah, you were giving me the stink eye, Logan. You're the one not playing the game that you're at. Get off of that website.
It's not.
Figure out what you're
I'm on
doing.
D&D Beyond.
Okay, get back to your character and figure out what you're doing in this situation.
So as this is happening,
Quit
Killian
pinning me quite
rushes
so hard.
into the office and he's like, I heard a commotion. What happened?
The commotion.
Where's Rudolph?
oh he
Yeah.
oh my
Just
Monster?
vomit to the
Okay.
Do you have anything to heal
Monster came out of Rudolph's face and tried to kill us.
What do you? A monster came out of it. Move. Excuse me.
That's
He
what
pushes
happened.
around everyone and he's. What did you? Where did this come from?
We don't know.
well actually
Did you bring this in here?
no
Why?
I can see when a
But you're
beholder
not.
has a nightmare.
You're just being a dick. Logan, snap out of it.
Nearby, you see this type of creature can appear, and unfortunately, your friend here was.
Sorry to call you out, but you're doing it, not me.
Same vicinity, and yes, but it appears there's a beholder nearby.
This would be one of the offspring.
I don't know what we're gonna do. Oh.
Can someone heal him?
I used Cure Wounds for 31.
Can you cure wounds, whatever Rudy had?
Yeah, I was just trying to see if he was still alive, but I rolled a 2.
Can I check if he's
Is
alive?
there enough left
I was
to
too
cure?
freaked out to get near him,
Yeah.
so.
Can I go like check see if he's
Fortunately,
alive?
through the span of combat, poor Rudy did perish. So he's no longer of this world.
Does he have a
But
spell?
can you restore?
Is there a spell book on?
That's what I want to do.
Oh man.
Let's loot
Are
him.
you rolling his body?
No,
Just-
I'm not going near. I'm like Fred is freaked out.
You just taking like little blood samples from.
I didn't want samples of this creature.
I do have +2 sleight of hand.
Your former
I still
teacher.
check this guy, see what he's got.
Well, there's another guy in the room now, right? Who's like about ready to call the frickin' magic police or something.
Well, I can say that I'm checking him to see if there's like any. Of course, I'd have to roll.
I think we need to go back to the late
Please, if you all don't mind, just
zombifying the.
if you can just wait here. I need to let someone at the Hall of Justice know about this and figure out what happened. Could you all just please wait here? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and try to find one of the guards. And he just like rushes out of the room, down the stairs of the
I
tower.
think we should also leave, but I can't.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think we should
Remember
all
the last time
I
somebody
can't bring
told us to
our
stay
friend.
and
Let's not go back to the
like,
Hall of
we'll be
Justice.
back.
But I can't bring him with us because I feel like that would be not taken well.
Well, not Rudy, but the
Has to be
the
a
monster.
humanoid.
You take the monster
Oh.
with us?
Well, if we can't zombify it, I don't want it.
Yeah.
I can hold it.
Can you eat it? And turn it into breakfast?
So
Yeah, can I turn it into breakfast? Can I make a burrito out of it?
You
No,
eat
I
it
think
here, right?
we need to get somewhere to sleep. and then get back down to the beholder
A longer rest.
before the next freaking monster comes out of nowhere.
So can I arcana?
Next
Like,
space.
are we the source of this? Are we what this thing's afraid of? Is that why it appeared near us?
Say, make an intelligence check.
15.
15. Yeah, you get the sense that following the spell, following dispelling whatever was affecting Reaper, this creature appeared shortly after that, and almost as if it was a reaction to the falling of whatever this charm effect that was happening to Reaper was. So, not really knowing for sure, but you kind of get a sense that, like, this is probably because we broke whatever hold that was over Reaper.
Dang, so does he know about us?
With that.
It would appear that
How did the
our...
freaking get a beholder into Reaper's head?
Was that Beholder?
It was Beholder Kin, right?
It kinda.
Yeah.
This is an aberration, yeah. It was a lesser beholder, essentially.
Yeah.
How did a lesser beholder thing get into freaking Reaper's head?
Yeah, we never saw
Abe.
the...
Are they like Star Trekking us into our ears?
Yeah. Abe wouldn't know that, but I was just... The Death Kiss are like...
Death Kiss.
they come from... when beholders have nightmares, they...
Reap, who you been kissing?
Death.
This is like... Reap got some crazy STD? What you been doing, man?
You got the death kiss, man.
The Death Kiss. I told you about that.
Your tacos were spicy.
Alright. So are you all staying here, waiting for the guard to come back?
No.
Covered in
I'm the
blood.
shiniest one here, and even I think this is a bad idea to wait around for the cops.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Especially, no.
So that's we just
Last time somebody told us to wait, they're gonna be right back with some authority figure.
Dang.
Okay. But, so where are you all going? How are you all?
Okay. Well, we could run back to the Temple of Lathander
Covered in.
and
Hopefully they'll
assume
ask
that
questions.
the cops are incompetent, and we can get a long rest there, and then just leave from there for the sewers right when we wake up. Or we can head back to the sewers and do the
Magic Dome.
Magic Dome camping trip again.
Can we get back to the dunes without energy, though?
What do you guys think? I think those are our options.
I bet we find somewhere in town. But also, like, I kind of want to go buy a couple more potions of healing.
Can't trust nobody in that damn town.
That's true, though.
So
You can't
if
really
you're
trust anybody in the town.
having this conversation, you do hear the door open again downstairs.
How far is Hall of Justice from us?
Yeah, we're far from the Hall of
They're
Justice.
a long way.
Okay,
So
it's reasonably not them unless they can teleport.
Well, you know that there are guards posted throughout the city. They're not necessarily like having to run to the Hall of Justice to get a guard or a detachment of guards.
It's talk too long.
They're
Let's get out of here.
Leif,
Is there a back door?
Is there a back door, Leif?
make an investigation check.
Oh, yes.
Actually, yeah, I'd say investigation.
Ten.
10. This is a very difficult building to get in and out of under normal circumstances, and for members of the guild, they know how to get in and out, but all of them know how another mage would get in and out, and it's essentially like one way in, one way out. However, you do know that inside of Rudolph's office there are to give you guys a better layout, like on one side of the chamber, there's just like pictures. There's like mounted like heads of animals and things like that, like decoration. On the other side, there's like a door that opens up to a balcony, and you remember seeing this as you were approaching, and as you got closer and closer, that balcony appeared to be like just hundreds and hundreds of feet up. So there's that, and there's also the back out the door you came in. There's the stairs that head back down
You said
towards the
Featherfall?
front door.
Can Featherfall cover all of us if we just jump?
No.
I have acrobatics.
Up to 5.
Up to 5. I can Misty Step.
Ooh, I have Misty Step.
I ain't getting down.
It's 30 feet. Is it further than 30 feet down?
We don't know.
You know, look.
Yes.
But yeah, we want to go.
Yeah, go to the
because
balcony.
It
We just gotta
looked
figure
like
out
it was
how.
really high,
Okay.
but it probably isn't.
I'll say make a.
Oh.
Don't ask me to perceive anything. I can't perceive crap. I will trip and fall off the balcony if you ask me to perceive something.
Well,
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll look.
And
Make
I'll
a
look.
insight check.
Damn it.
Insight, oh, that's even
10.
worse.
I can also
10.
look. We can all look.
A 7.
12.
I'm a 6.
6.
Okay.
It looks pretty far.
Yeah, this looks pretty far. Like from where you guys are walking up, it looks like you estimate about 500 feet.
Jiminy Christmas. I can't Misty Step 500 feet.
Zero can, right?
I mean,
Actually,
that's-
you
Does
dimension
someone have a
door now.
dimension door? Can everyone go through the dimension door?
only I can. There's one person.
60 times 10 is 600 feet, so
No, you can take somebody for a dimension door.
Featherfall
Only one
should
person.
work.
Yeah, one person.
But it's, one person, that's it.
So you and I can both take somebody else.
It's true.
And Featherfall should work because it lasts a minute and you fall 60 feet per round.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
How
So,
many does it carry?
4 people
5
go dimension door, and everybody else grab Fred and jump.
Okay, who wants to jump?
I'll go because I don't have a lot of weight.
All right. So Chris will run.
I'll go because I totally have a lot of weight.
Yeah, Chris will run and grab Reaper's hand, and then they just vanish.
All right, Rocky, you go with Z.
Okay.
I really wish I was the one who could cast Featherfall because I would rather,
Fred, let's go. I push Fred off the edge and jump out.
Coming up the stairs. Like the loud
I can't find the page.
I feel like he would be like,
commotion and like clanging of armor coming up the stairs.
My
Are they still here?
I lose my book while on the way down, like find the right page.
I'm with Logan. Whatever. Zero.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Whatever zero.
Featherfall. So up to 5 people. Less. So you can go 60 feet before you start, or 600 feet down before you start, normal falling.
Normal falling.
You know what? I didn't check. I'm not sure, but for our dimension door,
It'd be funny if the police were like right under us as we jump.
You just land on them.
actually make a perception check as you fall.
But me and Zero should already be down there, right?
who's watching you? Who sees you?
Oh.
1.
You're just enjoying the
So-
fall.
Yeah.
So for the
You're
dimension
doing
door
tricks.
people, make everybody make me, you, Rocky, Zero. I'll make dexterity saving throws because it looked like
Acrobatics.
500 feet.
Acrobatics.
We actually
or
tried to dimension door through the floor because it wasn't actually that far down, and so we got shunted back out of the ground because you can't teleport into.
How far was it, actually?
We were only about like 50 feet up. I was like,
Biscuit.
Okay, I got 18.
good.
Oh, 20.
I got 23.
I got 20. Because I got.
Well, if you're near Abe,
Alright.
you get whatever.
Everybody, 2 points of bludgeoning damage from
I got 20.
trying to. You say you should have.
When
It
you
would
teleport
have
into
been 4,
a solid
but
object,
But you
it
sewed
like
3.
throws
Yeah.
you back.
Wait, it's bludgeoning, right?
yeah,
So you
like
sewed
So-
3.
Is that 2?
He's a heavy armor master.
Oh, okay. So you
So,
take no
I
damage.
take nothing, yeah.
Did you say
Just 2.
points?
Yeah. Or would you roll for your dex save?
23.
Yeah, you're good. So 2 points of damage. And as you all hit the ground, Chris is like, shit, my ankle. Where are we going?
Are we going to the Lathander, or are we going straight back to the sewers? Talk and walk, guys. Talk and walk. Let's go.
Sleep. Sleep.
Let's go to the Lathander
Sleep.
temple.
All right.
Sleep
Okay,
somewhere.
we're gonna run over to
Okay, that's pretty close by. It's not.
Yuri. Yeah, Yuri. Yuli.
Yeah.
Yuli. The cops are after us. Help!
Oh no! What happened?
A beholderkin popped out of nowhere and ate her friend.
A death kiss.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's a death fist.
Oh
Kiss.
no.
A death fish.
I don't feel right running from the police. That doesn't feel
Would you
right.
rather be detained for hours?
Fred, we have literally won from the police in every single town, including our own town, since we left on this adventure.
Well, that's true, but perhaps we could improve in that area instead
No.
of always being against law enforcement.
The day that weird shit stops happening with us around, maybe that's the day we don't have to run from the police.
A day that a beholderkin just pops out of someone's face.
Yes, perhaps it's safer for them as well for us to keep our distance from law.
Exactly. Some of
Alright,
us is
so
also-
Yuli leads
Fred
you
wants
all
to go
back
back home.
inside the temple further back, and he shows you all to essentially like a set of like dormitories. And these rooms are yours as long as you need them. Able
Don't
to.
tell me when you saw us.
I understand.
We're totally the good guys. Everything is shiny. We have to kill a beholder, but he's messing with us.
I understand.
I'm just happy is that we struggle.
Hey, if you feel like things are watching you, they probably are. Be careful.
We struggle way too much with the beholderkin. If we struggle that much with the beholderkin,
That's true.
But if that was like a mini beholder, we totally housed it, which means only like half of us are going to die before we kill this beholder.
That seems like
yeah, but not all of us have rise and help everybody else. Like lay of hand, whatever it's called.
Oh, lay on hands.
Lay on hands.
Yes.
okay.
Some of us are probably going to die. It's probably not going to be me. You're right.
So you guys are in these this dorm area. There are 2 rooms that he provides to you, and there's 4 beds in each room.
Okay, doke.
As long as I sleep somewhere. At this point, one
Not
person just tried to kill me once.
not the best digs you've ever been in, but it's a place to sleep and
Yeah.
lay low.
I trust everybody except maybe Reaper. They just tried to kill me once. But yeah.
That's exactly.
I want to do alarm at like what time is it?
No, it's pushing deeper into the night. It's like probably will be after 8. At the point.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do alarm on the doors.
All right.
On the doors, and then. Okay.
I'm just going to sleep.
So Leaf and I are
Same.
gonna do
Tuck
one
me
spell
back into
each.
the darkest part of my room.
Oh, okay.
As long as I'm like a different room than Reaper, then I'm all
Fly
good.
or lightning bolt.
Because I'm not sure about Reaper still, because he did try to attack me earlier.
Fly
I'm gonna
first.
cast
Fly is really
Tiny
good.
Hut.
Okay.
And I'll get the
And
black.
so
This is
now-
a long rest,
Now
right?
I'm literally in a different
So-
dimension sleeping.
This is a long rest, right?
Yep.
Fly will
I
cost
don't trust
you.
this place, so I'm just Tiny Hut.
150.
Okay.
Smells like she's like dum dum dum. See, let me in.
We should get a lot more voltage.
Alright.
So it'll be Z and Chris and Lake in one room. And Fred and
You
Reed
wanna join us in
Rocky and-
Tiny Hut land of not being in
Tiny
the
Hut's in
actual
the girls'
room?
room.
We're in my tiny hut.
Meaning that you can't see us because we are in whatever dimension.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh no! Why does this happen every time?
I know it. Probably makes up people leave.
Okay, so you guys are we're taking a long rest.
Long rest, bro.
Yes.
All right.
And first thing we're going to do is wake up in the morning, go back down to
And be level 8, right?
Duralaxle's
9.
from
Nine.
Bridge.
Very level 8.
Oh, yeah, level 9.
Are you gonna keep doing sorcerer or bard?
Yeah, sorcerer.
Okay.
I think we should talk about our plan for this beholder. Ugh.
We should totally level
Kill
up
it.
for
This
you know.
beholder.
One shot.
This beholder
Kill
is gonna try to find whoever cleared its magic, right?
Here's what we gotta do. That thing was nasty and freaky, so we gotta get nasty. We're gonna fight.
We gotta
Ugly
get
with
freaky.
ugly.
Okay.
You know?
So,
All
Yes, I'm with
Let's
you.
find some bone powder.
Hey.
Boom powder?
Yes.
Wait, is anybody
Remember?
strong enough to throw me with my battle axe? Like
Fred used to make that crap.
You remember what we did to that jail?
That wasn't me.
I bet we could do that again.
You told me you didn't do that.
so
Oh, shit. I didn't do that, but
We blew up a freaking guard.
So, I have an idea. Why don't we just blow up the entire city, and then we're done?
see, that's a lot.
Works for me.
I realize you've got history with this city, but
Fred, you know how to make that
That's-
blow up stuff?
I would like to see that.
Reaper, I know you're with this plan.
Do not have
Reaper,
what's the plan?
Blowing up the city. Yeah.
blow up the city.
No,
I'm not going to blow up the city, Reaper.
We just want to blow up the beholder.
The sewers.
But,
Yeah.
but the sewers go everywhere. So
Are there grenades in 5e? Homebrew grenades?
No, wait. Can I just throw fire?
I don't think that would work.
No, you should try to break order.
I said, Fred, if you want to,
No,
you
this
can
is
make
supposed to not to avoid
intelligence
the
check.
actually, but
No.
if it is,
You want to know
fight.
what will be needed to
Him.
pull this off.
To blow up the city or the underground?
Whichever you would think
I
is
don't
the
think
better idea.
that would work either way. Todd would have magic. I doubt that it would die just from one large explosion.
We need to just like find where this thing is and then tunnel our way to it and
Nah, bro, I'm gonna Josh.
drop in a grenade and close the hatch.
Run like hey.
I don't guess the book talked about how to kill these things, did it? Just what they
Well,
can do.
can we like?
Lots
So you want to kill a beholder.
of boom powder.
I mean, is there gunpowder yet? For like cannons and stuff. Have
I
those been
mean,
invented?
there's like basic like smoke powder, what is like used to kind of like for tunneling, like miners use it to
Can we
like,
get our hands on some?
make TNT and
Can we get our hands on some?
you can try. Yeah.
Earn bet. I'm gonna try.
All right. Are you trying tonight?
I mean, after my rest,
Okay.
as soon as I get up, I'm like, give us a bomb.
Yep.
I dream.
Is Abe gonna give us all breakfast in the morning?
Yes.
Right before I fall asleep, shake.
I'm gonna give a speech. I'm like,
I
I
want
dream.
breakfast from you.
We like put in our orders.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like sit down on his car.
Blow stuff up.
I would like a bacon, egg, and cheese burrito.
Done. Everyone gets the best breakfast.
Everything we've ever
like
looked
This
for.
is the temple of Alexander.
Tofu
Oh
burrito.
yeah, like an extra.
You what? You get a tofu
Yeah.
burger?
Yeah, with tofu burrito.
There you go.
All right.
Bacon, eggs, cheese, bacon. Wait,
Double
sausage,
bacon.
You know what I really
Already.
want?
double bacon.
I want an eyeball on a platter.
I said what I meant.
Well, now we know Jarlaxle wasn't lying. That's good.
Yeah.
And
How would your actual feel if we just blew up the city?
I'd be impressed.
Yes,
if
to
they
try
could-
it.
He wants to like work here, so he might be mad.
Yeah, let's blow this. Let's blow this fucker up.
Bring all new meaning to blow this popsicle stand.
I still don't think blowing it up is
The question is, do we want to like go through the tournament,
Wait,
or
they're
do we
trying
want to just
Why don't
like?
we do that?
How would we just kill
That's
that
what
guy?
Jarlaxle said. He seems.
Can we like stop like postponing this?
So yeah,
and
like
just go kill the.
so the tournament.
I-
Let's go that.
Well, where
Can we
is it?
sign up?
Where's the eye?
We don't know where the eye is.
The sewer
So
somewhere.
I'm gonna go
Oh yeah, but
find Jalaxo.
there's
wherever
a
it is. No.
the sewer goes
Did he say
everywhere.
where he was physically?
find it
He
eventually.
didn't say
It's
where
like
he
a
was.
second city.
He
It's like trying
presented
to
himself
find.
to you when he wanted to, and
I don't know.
you
It's
get the
like
sense
trying
it
to
would be
find a
very
person
difficult to
in
find
the city of
otherwise. Like,
Woodstock and Canton
if he's not
combined,
trying to
and
do
you have
that,
no idea where they are.
Alright, where's the spell?
Can I
it's like
ask someone about a tournament thing?
bless you.
Why are we cutting off?
So you don't know where the damn thing is?
Locate creature.
Eventually.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Bring extra rations.
Now you're using your noodle.
Noodle.
Yeah, like ramen.
It's got 1,000-foot range.
Shiraku ramen.
I can't believe they made Hinata like the winner of the
Yeah, this will work actually.
46 bowls.
Fake.
And how long?
How do we get it?
So as long as
Or
you
an
have
hour,
seen
sorry.
such a creature up close, we have not ever seen one.
Or like 30 minutes. So I don't know how long.
But we saw the.
But it was like crazy. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
yes.
Hinata eating
Is
that?
that true?
Hold on.
So you
Someone
would be
killed someone else.
capable of locating another death kiss.
It's true. We need to like.
Did you say we were to sign up for this tournament by any chance?
We need a road. We just gotta keep going down because we could have kept going down, but we stopped. And isn't your buddy down there somewhere?
Anyways, honestly.
We need a road. We need like a ninja to go down there. Tell us where it's at.
Nah, but all we run like 2 maps like this, right?
So he did tell you that one of Dedru's like minions essentially, named Nazca, is the one that like gathers like essentially gathers
I'm gonna find this boy.
members or the fighters in the tournament, and once it's like the tournament is full and ready, like sort of brings them all into the arena to fight. So Nazca Urgray is
I'm gonna find this person.
alright. And kill him?
What?
Find him and kill him? Oh, no.
Oh, there we go.
I'm scared.
Yeah, no, not gonna
Yeah,
kill him.
so-
I'll be like, yo, tournament? Let me sign up.
Y'all take a long rest and you'll all level up.
Let's go.
Oh wait, really?
Yep.
Yeah, every 2 sessions we'll level up.
I thought we leveled up last.
Nope.
So we're done with the
It's
session.
every
Or
other.
we're gonna level up real quickly and just keep on going.
I think we're gonna end it here because it's
Yeah,
We
I
can
gotta
you
go.
keep doing some planning, but it's close
Okay.
to 11, and I don't want to like push into anything new.
Fifth level
Is
spells.
it dead yet?
Level 9.
Not yet.
Are we level 9?
Yeah.
Go to the anvil.
So, so we're gonna go ahead and just call this
Okay,
session
and
for
so I
tonight,
get
close to
2
11.
level
Uh,
5.
But
Yeah, and it's kind of it's moving fast, but so do we want to slow down at some point after 10? Is that the plan?
Well, I think that's. So you're saying, is the next session the end of your arc?
I think probably 2 more.
2 more sessions? I would love to DM next, but my next 2 weekends are going to be really hard. I've got 4 major assignments due, 2 of which are term papers. Now, by May 2nd, I will be done with school and ready to DM.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if we want like a one-shot in there somewhere or something like that, but I'll be lucky to make the next 2 sessions.
To play, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean us play something else while waiting?
Well, because I was thinking if I'm going to DM a game,
Yeah.
I figure we could go one of 2 ways. Either we can just pause this whole arc and do a new character, new story, completely new adventure, like Gothic Earth or something like that, or I could try to take an adventure and modify it to be like the last ride.
Yeah.
Well, like the last ride of the Longsaddle Legends. Like, figure out a way that it'll either kill him or retire him.
Yeah. Why don't we do that? Just, I mean, take your time.
A rock,
like, you know,
a rock
I know you got a lot of
falls
stuff
and
going on
everybody
in school,
dies.
but like take as much time as you need to prepare to like roll into that. And it might be like I say 2, but it might be 3, just depending on like what
one of these,
Okay.
right?
what we do.
Let's play it by ear, but maybe Brady can run like a one shot if
Yeah.
I need it.
for
to
another
prepare.
another week or so.
Yeah.
That works.
Brady, are you down with that?
Works for me.
Yeah, so you're saying
He's going to do 2 or 3 more sessions. I would love to pick up after that. If I feel like I can, I will. If I need more time to prep and wrap up school, if you could run like a one-shot layover for our characters.
but I want you to be here for the end of this, so
Yes.
do we need to wait?
I should be able to make it. Like I said, I'm going to be lucky to make it, but my plan is to make it 7 p.m. on Sundays.
Okay.
And you have my schoolwork done on 7 p.m. on Sundays.
We will be gone next week, so we'll be back. So I won't be here this Sunday, but I'll be back by the next Sunday.
Okay.
Next Sunday is the Beholder.
Maybe. It's possible.
Depends on us.
Depending on
Because we could have gone straight for him, but we went out to the town.
Let's just keep wandering around Neverwinter till we're like level 15. Then you'll fight the Beholder.
I know.
keep random encountering.
Yeah.
By the time we get to him, we're like, oh yeah, Beholder.
Just
And everyone's in town, and town is just like, yes, you told us there's a Beholder.
Yeah, now go do
Can
something
you,
about
why
it.
are you still here?
Yeah. That's like the Elden Ring approach. It's like, I'm not strong enough to kill
this
that boss
literally
yet.
did nothing for my character except raising hit points by 10.
It's like going through the city, like
Yeah,
run
9
farming,
from
XP.
What did I get for 9?
You get third level spells.
I get 3rd level spells, and I think I get...
I got literally nothing.
No, I think that's just it.
I got one more spell for my sorcerer.
I got nothing but plus 10 HP.
Yeah,
so-
y'all two are a level behind, but next level y'all will get 5th, right?
Yeah.
5th level.
Like, honestly,
If
I can't wait
we
for my...
take classes and levels in Bard.
Yeah, double passing a little... It's like, oh.
I know, I've never done it.
I've
never done
it
it.
so many times. It's fun, but it's like, oh, it's slower.
Yeah, you gotta have a plan. Like, if you've got a
Ooh, I get
plan
haste.
to merge two things in an awesome way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I am off.
Plus
I am
11.
tired.
Me too.
See you later.
Regiment Control.
I got the truth skill.
Bye.
Bye, Ashley.
Oh no, oh no. That was weird.
Did you get anything at 9?
That was at 7.
Yeah, I mean, like at level 9 though, what do you get?
Later, guys.
I think I'm taking another level of Warlock.
Yeah, because level 1 Warlock's not very powerful.
Yeah, you get hit 3 at least.
Yeah, I was like, level 3 sorcerer, powerful, but like...
A level 2 Warlock, I get my Eldritch Invocations.
Oh yeah, you want to hold up for that. And then get,
Where's that thing?
Water walk. Water breathe. Summon. Wind walk.
yeah, I never looked at these a little
Oh,
bit.
snap. I can get Devil's Sight.
Protection from energy.
It's like,
See through walls?
you can see normally in darkness, magical and non-magical, 120 feet.
Yeah, no, what you do is you play a Hexblade, right, which is a melee warlock.
Yeah.
You get right on top of somebody, you drop darkness, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, they can't see,
You know what's super fun?
you can see.
Yeah.
There was that,
Ugh.
one of those D&D shorts,
Yeah.
where like, with a combination of races and feats, by like level 6 with Warlock, you're shooting from more than 1,000 feet. And you can fly. So he called it like the satellite laser of death.
Yeah, it's probably the Spell Sniper, because you can double.
Well, it's Spell Sniper plus like
Empowerment?
There's an invocation.
something Lance. If there's
Yeah.
a it like doubles the range
Yeah,
of
so
Eldritch
I
Lance,
changed
Eldritch
mine.
Lance or something like that.
It's,
Right, I changed my feet, so now I'm a draconic.
It's a
Lance of
combination.
Lethargy.
Yeah.
Dragon's Blessing or
Yeah.
whatever. And so it's like I
Alright,
resistance
later.
even
Alright,
more
man, see you.
damage, and
Thank
it
you,
ignores
Patrick,
all
for that.
like resistance
welcome, man.
to like
Thank you.
people who
See ya,
are
Andrew.
resistant to lightning. It ignores it.
Oh, so like that thing we just bought.
Yeah, and also I can spectral wings will protect friends and me for a reaction.
Okay.
It's like, oh no, they get.
Oh snap.
So,
Eldritch
so
Spear.
are you gonna explain like how this happened, or I guess you don't. Logan doesn't, or Zero doesn't really know. Even.
No, yeah, Zero will have to be running until they pass. I don't think all that.
Yeah. Just we'll talk about it.
Logan. Get your ass out here.
Wow. I can do non-detection.
Nice. What is that? Your 9th level?
Yeah. For the duration, you have a target that you touch. Target can be a willing creature or a place or an object no larger than 10 feet in any dimension.
Alright.
Conjure Barrage. This one looks like a...
Conjure Barrage is awesome.
You throw a non-magical weapon or fire a piece of non-magical ammunition into the air to create a cone of identical weapons that shoot forward and then disappear. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
You essentially create like a magical cone.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. That's right. It's an action. I can get... Well, I guess I can also touch myself. Dark vision.
Yeah. I got dark vision now. It's one of my warlock features. It's an eldritch invocation.
You don't have to use an action, you just have it.
I just have it, yeah. It's part of my. So now I have Devil's Sight and I have Eldritch Spear. So my
Is that the long range one?
yeah. I have dark vision, or I can see normally in either regular darkness or magical darkness, and my Eldritch Blast range is 300 feet.
That's gonna be terrifying to
Yeah.
draw darkness on someone and then start getting shot.
Yeah. Where are they? They're like swinging. You're like 100 feet away, like.
Well, I've got Big B's hand.
Yeah. And Chris can fly, so she can cast fly on herself and be the laser beam of death.
Right. That Kazbek had fly. I was like, oh good. It was really exciting in that book.
Wow.
It was exciting in that book.
What is this? Revivify?
Yeah, Revivify.
Wow.
You can bring people back to life.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta get to them quick. It's gonna be like 60 seconds.
Yeah, it's like a minute. It has to, a creature that has died within the last minute.
Yeah, and you have to, this is one of the spells that you have to have the components.
Diamonds worth 300 gold.
Yeah, you actually have to like go buy one of those.